we've seen losses from 2022. In fact, they claim say in 2022 a volume of 0.76 metric tons of gold valued at 43.96 million from the gold purchase program. The reported losses now is 74 million 2022. 2023 24.87 tons, 791.82 million the value. Losses reported 2.15 billion Ghana cedis. 2024 45.3 tons, 3.12 billion value. Losses reported 4.84 billion. So why would anybody calling for an inquiry?
Where are the documents?
This history, you know.
Where are the
documents? This is what the Gold Board published. Almost source a Bank of Ghana.
And you know correct.
Oh,
look, Bank of Ghana document no I say. Look what I say. And that's my second thing I'm going to come to. Makacho said the first. I will show you say and you know correct.
Proof said.
Oh, maybe my highlighting now I say.
Presumption of regularity no will favor.
Where page 98?
It's rebuttable.
Where page 98
yes.
of Bank of Instead of share that kind of amount say document being.
Yeah, where Bank of
one signature and chassis. Figures are Gold Board for boy. You both say okay Bank of Ghana document now. They are false. Maybe be two sabotre yeah be wojuma. Mami reiterate why? Why? Because abra you started affair now no more pumping no. You can't almost deny even before bishops. To the extent say it took the fund to come in, halt them and instruct say busumi bia omo beya they should announce. And Kenya no nka wo obi ni Ghana for nara. Who knew that said they have pumped 10 billion from the Gold for Reserves program? And they have no credibility on this matter. That is why number two, when they started denying the IMF report, we had to then call for an inquiry. Remember, this IMF report, as I told you, the letter of intent was signed by the finance minister
and the
governor to the global investor community and the IMF. Then back home, the Bank of Ghana and Gold Board tell you who put your documents together as a whole. There's no loss. Loss is speculative.
Initial statement.
I'm telling you, but that is the matter of record. Say there's no loss. So somebody is being deceived. Is it the global investor community na buying that down? The IMF and the global investor community no that down. And I mean why you take back home and are buying that dying. That is why we said you need a parliamentary inquiry to go in. You can't open. Then they shifted from there's no loss to now saying say there may be a 240 million loss, but that loss is lower than loss
the previous years.
Okay, Sabotre.
Yes.
Intima year started. 2020
2022.
2022.
Yes. A car buying 74 million Ghana cedis. And so gold motor and that value near just 43.96 million.
And 2023 the
2023 a car buy now 2.15 billion Ghana cedis. From gold value no 791.82 million. 2024.
No, 2023.
Yes. 2.15 billion Ghana cedis.
Sabotre. My highlight the last figure now.
This is from the 2024 annual report and financial statement.
Which reports 2023 and 2024?
Absolutely. Okay. Bank of Ghana.
Yeah.
Good. As at December 31st, 2024, the bank had committed seed capital amounting to 4.69 billion Ghana cedis towards the G4O program. Notwithstanding this investment, the bank recorded a loss of 1.82 billion on the G4O program for the financial year ended 31st December 2024. And almost 2023 now 0.32 billion.
If I compare who figures no?
Yeah. But that is if
no they say abutre.
Okay.
Yeah, what time?
Yeah, I'm coming. Where 2024? 2024.
No. First 2023 figures. Now starting with 2023.
0.32 billion.
Almost
2.15 billion.
Ayentro.
Ghana cedis.
Ayentro. Next one.
2024. A 4.84 billion. And a 1.82 billion.
Ayentro.
But the interesting part, they said we know a G for O, which is gold for oil.
Meba statement. Oh, meba. Into upa peke. Nina data nina my highlighting nina.
And then show G for R, the Emma.
Okay.
But what you show near G for O, which is gold for oil.
And here is the reason.
Okay.
Obi what be? I was saying Yankopon boa. Because in the Bank of Ghana, and then Matis or Momo say,
yes,
gold for reserves.
Yes.
In 2024,
yes,
there were losses. We're page 59 of the Bank of Ghana report. Pacho heading now on here day.
Domestic gold purchase program.
Domestic gold purchase program. There were 3 components.
Okay.
There were gold for reserves,
yes,
gold for oil, and I will gold for forex.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Miensa. In the Bank of Ghana report here, baby, are you making losses in an onbedding?
Sure.
Kind.
The role of gold as a reserve asset has taken center stage following the global financial crisis. Central banks all over the world have been increasing their gold holdings reserves. The Bank of Ghana launched the domestic gold purchase.
Hour economy. Yes, say ya. John Mahama ni NDC ya dream hu yi akwachi. Then na ye be. Ye be ma passport officer ye adwuma 24/7, no break. Ye be ma DVL ye adwuma 24/7, the same for post. Enti ya titi be kwa adwuma no pa, no wotwe 8 hours e be bo no 9 enwumre no wapon. Na Captain Smart akọ no 9 I could see 12 a.m. 8 hours. Captain Smart Airport and some million people. 12 a.m. ABC Amapa 8 a.m. And she said, where you man of power, money how because I do bit many. When you man money how because I am actually with me.
A few moments later.
Let me assure you that it is not the idea of government to take public money and invest in something called 24-hour economy. No. So if you are waiting for us to bring you a document in Parliament saying we are taking so much money to invest in 24-hour economy, you won't see it.
All right. Let's see for Memamuni na ha Emamwadro. About 11:52 a.m. Canada time and Eastern time. The two BBA wajibre send Udi baby TA political zone. Endra nese sanke yeba yentumi amba because me have a little technical difficulty. I will me fear. Nese me trainer plumbers neba. Now mutumi be check ni ameni na tinendra mantemen canon as when me try as me de be shim for the next 2 hours say die enemy endra program ananka me be ye no me de be mamunne na ochine nyame ya adomo a ya san atoa ye journey no so ewa ha mesre wo se nene first day a wo hwe me a said ye hu din no ampa me din de Felix apia me page so the political zone had ya dedicate say ya de be chere nipa e de be bie nipa ni e ba no politics hon komo a yenim kululu yenim fake figures ye we only we only call them as they come. And you know sorry, another mishap. I don't know and then the first day I will share now about more than follow your pages, no baby. I'll show you free now. We follow the amount. Who follow your video? Yeah, I will show you. What be like it. na wahye na wama afoforo so ehunu say political zone back and it's in full effect. Mo support me na medamuni na ase na nenu ama obia wo support me na show me obi bia oba page so be support me bia na mesra o na munya support because agro na fi kra na sabi obi kan agro na fi na ya sha ase na ohwe niama bebra ekona esese yema ye ni yeden na yema ye ni da ye ho so, especially with this few, I think 16 or 15 days, 16 days here da ye ni. We have to do extra due diligence said the beya dia eda yakuma so no yetumi aka and let me be Dr. Bawumia ho enkomo enu nti mato adwumadi ni din se di Bawumia ho adanse and I say be di Bawumia ho adanse along the line no me the certain information be so ebe tudwa na said ya be die na ye MPP na ye dom na ye ni NDC na nya ntokwa yi na na ebe make sure say NDC for so niam a omo ya enye no ye bebo eno so hu dawro ama adofo ehu enu nti mesrew say wo hwe me ha no nko ade dombo ame abena for real ma feel pa hope so ho ye onyankopon nhyira say oso aba ha o TikTok a obe follow page no na wa like it why odo nsabe bobo so sa ma me keke na etumi ama page na aka ache ekoswa na o wadwenkyire bi a utumi twero mesremo a eboa maybe sa all these things because eno na eboa ma page ni grow eno nti mesrewa o hwe na no utumi the comment one or two be the firm na aboa say program na ekoso na the American ye wo de the American ekoyi ma the American ya de a also ogidi a now also no we gift ya no in terms of flowers and these things na eboa just like I said. My case is a special case because as we speak, my page, omutie, but omutie no we chire. They don't want to come on, not give you numbers, need to look central food to you. There be strategy. And what they do, they say, oba, instead of say, also then I join Chrebebano, no, I start to say, ojijija, bad comments, now or report to page, Yeah, so minimum say, mo coming when. No amount of report and a bit to me akoso enuntine menemu bedi nkomo na mebo mpaye said the American hebia so no mfa ne tra se me maka keke na emo mo bekwa akotwehwem na we hunu se sebio the American no no kre ana se menum bi na keka me na menya nkrofo tie me na mebegina na mekeke bi keke mesremo sana etie ase no Evans medase so I join me in Sean Paul mix medawon so ase I say how have you been, bro? Please, I've been good. Mr. One Boss, I'm hopeful about Israel, my people. The Jewish menace emerged from the depths of the pit of hell. Benjamin Netanyahu. Okay, this is quoting Benjamin. Now, me also major be say, please share. Kofi Asante akoto sa akode ono so hwebi ono de na asemo can say we are for Ken. We are for truth Ghana first. Yo yate. Nti ene ya betwim say Ken no ampa so you truthful. Ampa so ye Ghana first tina ha kakra na ye de ehun ya mani na beba. Inshallah na be boss, do you know your show runs concurrently? There are 2 live streams, one landscape and the other portrait. Yes, please. I'm very much aware of that. Thank you for the observation. When you Nanentry, I say thank you. We are coming back. Good to see you. Good to see you too. I say hi, my bro. How are you? Labino 4. Also welcome, Mr. Felix. Welcome to. But when you comment here, me who mean to me, shout out to and to Shaman Kwa there. Whether Facebook or YouTube, in your comment, na mean who be why Nathan Francis or there. Also my brother. Okay, my brother, I'm a Kenyan and I'm watching you from Qatar. Hey, a Kenyan, or okay, whichever way. Fine. And greetings, bro Felix. This is from Ophelia. Oh, erudite. Oh, yeah, international fisherman. Charlie, Miniano. I hope that you are good. It's good to see you back. It's good to see some of the old faces back, you know. Yeah, it's good to see some of the old faces back. All right. Original. Me who wants so original lady. Yeah, original lady. My wife back waba. But I mean, sure, I was waiting me. I send them. Evans, Boateng down kwa. Also watching you from France. Me that's Evans. Prince also me that's and Eric Atakra also DMB number 3. I didn't know say it is possible. You I didn't know you say I've been for what their gift now. Am I? I mean, sure. Prince said we are winning with Dr. Bawumia number 3. Okay. Abena for real, say good job. Say my brother Karen so around. Thank you for joining. When be 1977 Kwesi hi bro. You miss me the Kwesi. You are welcome. Next person say menye program never 3 hours. You mateme and 3 hours amado ade. When be auto adil medase pass also abana obebo stone medase. Also abana obeboa when be TikTok when be Sadana Rivers medase Miss Heart medase Diva medase pan baby girl. Thank you so much. Now when be Josie or say obopa obeba back you and ebopa mata de na chemi enya agro kra enya bre boots on the ground and pa Franco Puku also mema aha Susanna Dramani Dramani and Minister Bessia Hayford, I believe so. Also made as I said, or joining. I believe said so far, and these are the people are. Hey, in some man, who voice of in some wow, voice of in some man, they are joining me. Made as a pioneer, you be Bawumia one dance. It's young church and some no cry. They be making sure say, yeah, the back on them now. Ubia or person to me can be as when you be a candora. Made us say, Nanajwa, why late? I feel I'm start, so there's no problem. I feel all right. James Sagan also hi fellas, it's been a while. Go on with a good job. You made us say. I believe you said that so. Okay. And Masem 8 yawa. Masem nane say me Tommy candidate. Alaji Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia. Na answer na meton doctor no. Me pese Yehunu di ayashre say ye mistake say yankotwa ba ama His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. However, some way, somehow, no so no make we see ametiye abeye me de say yen win 2024. I know it as bad as it might sound. It is true. Eye me de say yen win 2024. Minua me come say Sanka MPP win 2024 near Tina so anka by now I buy now bo. Anka by now I buy no abo. And it is all because of certain elements be a nhwe high man be nya ntini ewo your party no. And they made the home come. Now and now me no can say a teacher for ya was school dan a teacher for entim omo chira de adintia aban no entumi amfa nkrofo adwumam. Let's get serious. Ye wo kromienu de bia eno na ya na me de me preambles. Ye wo kromienu baako menua pani ena ye president ofiri mi fie. However, owo ho no when tumi antoto niama ama kanea na me de ye me organize adwuma ensiso nti me organize adwuma na ebo me. Memma entumi ampass exams because kanea kura no mu de besua ade no sebe na ayeden. Edwadifo ekodwa so a yentade because sika ni system ni mu. Ojumayeni akoye adwuma na both Bible ni Quran se menfo ojumayeni na ketuye ni no. Ebedu brebi wo Ghana wo ye adwuma na yentua wo ka. Okay? Yebedu brebi a sebe internationally wo beti Ghana din a na ebia ko ken bia yedi tu kwan. yakwache no lending Heathrow ena obete. There was nothing positive na ekoso bra na me wofa ana menua eye president no. And obi na me ne ko ntokwa pa no ye me time for me penasem school na me ne ko ono so ebedi ade ono ba ye no me ka ne agina so teacher ni nurse ni me ye adwuma etua me ka ye sign fan crofo adwumam enne kura de enya katua na adwumayefo osu adwumayefo say ye free be condition of service I don't know mo pesa aban eye ni yi edema wo yo ni friend teacher o kira de ayentua wo ka mesremu se kuro mienu we eya me den se me kwesi me kwako tusu bra na minu ate so na mintumi ni ye me manko school no because e minu anete so nyansan nim ye friend of politics eno ye friend to kokumba se woni pefe se nchehye ya ebe emwa na so so political party nti se biom prediasa wabubu nua de esi waso na untie de ekoso. First video,
impacting negatively on out-of-school children, in-school children are dropping. In 2025, the government did not recruit new teachers.
In 2025, the government did not recruit new teachers. In 2025, the government did not recruit new teachers. What does that mean? There's going to be backlog. John Mahama one obaye no oja backlog. Ekufuado baye and obe form adwumam 2017 a teacher for asem na making John Mahama say baby first year one fair teacher for which means that there's now 1 year backlog e wo me yen this ni teacher ebra na na do no na ye fam nkrofo adwumam enema ban aba ye fam ye adwumam suku a me call ye ka me boy ye nkrofo bo se a me je ya na me gine say ma ban beba ma ya fa me teaching adwuma na metumi anya sika de atuatua me ho ka no abo me. But politics inti yes yan kan kire wo say even though say wa bo kadia code school training college wa hwan ni na wie na wunya adwuma ye no sa ban ne ye papa che aban oba ya wunua no munya school call ye binum nya adwuma ye. This is coalition of teachers, okay? A teacher for a young form of Juma Woma come on boom. One more sem no more can. I'm going quickly. Now we we keep on.
There are about 30,000 empty classrooms without teachers.
There is 30,000 empty classrooms are teachers in Nim Sabria Menoka say. Nana Kufa do mambo for the yantis are the nibio. Batomuntini. What dear for when this in this affair and this open this year and your trade. I don't care. For when this. Ebra nana do wohono. Na ye need school dying 30,000 ya ye need teacher ni a ultra money ye ni bi wo wa banyaba sa de no e koso 30,000 basic school ye need teacher ni a wugina mu a wo kira de yanko ye nim
impacting negatively on out-of-school children. In-school children are dropping out in many schools, as evidence in our out-of-school census reports in the northern region. So
30,000 students.
Yes, there are 30,000 classrooms without teachers.
We have 30,000 classrooms without teachers.
Yes.
In Ghana.
Yes.
Basic or secondary?
Basic.
30,000.
Not schools, classrooms.
Okay. Yes, still 30,000 classrooms without teachers.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes. It's even more. It's even more. Yes, and so you know, every year we need about 15,000 teachers to maintain equilibrium. Equilibrium meaning that to cover for inefficiency in teacher distribution and also atone for annual attrition.
And we have 30,000 classrooms.
One in 2025. So that's
all I want to keep with this one. In 2025, I buy the budget your call parliament here a year out of force in the ready year. Or see now omun to me faden. Omun to me for teachers adwuma to mom 2026. Now mo be form adwuma. Tieni pound. Tieni papa. In 2025, I buy now or say or babema obi adwuma ye. Enum to what device say formula. 24-hour economy formula e dey be ma adwuma no. 2025 or catch them where teacher for say afa na waba Ekufuado mat say your mind no enti ontumi mfo bi adwuma Ekufado na was say your mind no. Na otumi eden, otumi fan crofo adwumam. I think about your time and so say me fan crofo I say time no so am foul. Why? Please hold your horses. Okay? Ekufado apen so no. Ah no access say Ekufado dey wa be say Ghana bibia nkoso no. Na offer teacher for 2025. Mahama no ya ban papa no si on fe teacher ni into mama ne 2026. Ena muni na amode mani kwache mu say nya twe o ya ban a waba foforo enti ye be 2026 na ya fa ye adwumam 2026 an be do ye no mo kokan o first budget ya asem a wo mo ka kire wu teacher ni say oh we dey sorry o ye ka asanke ye be fam 2026 na nso 2026 so no ye pamocho ye ntumi mfam adwumam. And a teacher was okay, and near a Juma so I na ketua ne. Or say no cre my Juma 12 months. Now to say pa dear me mahama. Some can't make me to your in an ameboa. And until 12 months, and member move 1 month. 11 months, and they move and show coolem. Maybe a mobile scadia covers her 11 months, no, a yamu jiji. Now so 1 month, dear me mahama, me to your dear mamma. Afehwe bio yemfamfa nyansa nkasa bio aban na ompena sem no ye Akufo-Addo tantan no Akufo-Addo amembuo basa no Bawumia no amembuo na ne nyansa nnim no ono ande woka na de ya ewo mu ne se aban ya wuti ni wasen abede wokai ono ana osan de woka 2013 14 15 16 na wentu a oja hokoye. Tieni ye pa o me se dia mo ye wo Ghana na mo dwen say ye politics won da mo ani be ba mo to say eh sana na ejimie ne ye no na ye too late aban na wo ye adwuma 3 years no tua wo den o tua 1 month aban ya wo ye adwuma 3 years no tua 6 months wasia baby o this time as teacher ni say oniska o de be ma Ejuma so a ontumi mfa wadwumam. Me kan no wa begina wani maka tro say teacher for the matter den ne mahama me baby o a ye fra bibi automatic posting say mo ko ani uwie school ani e de wa so uwie school ani e de wa so. Is it the first time John Mahama said that? No. 2012 ye kwato aba o see automatic posting na mo kura ye de mo be konkura se kura de ye de extra sika bi be kam ho because mo no mo kira ade e wa kura se. That promise was never fulfilled under the 4 years of John Dramani Mahama. Mama na dada mo ase akoto abama ni bio and then Mahama baya was mo teacher for na number 1 ontu amoka. Mo so for 2 years 2025 2026 ontu mi mfam adwumam. Intima me papa we teacher ni. Sister brother we teacher ni. Where is the logic? The fact that we are in this nini kekene ya ofe. And now brani oye nina wu komu no. Eya ade se o dwene ho na wo de sakra wa brabo. Over 30,000 classrooms with no teachers. Yanti we Akufo-Addo aban fon no yanti. Aban papa ni mo Mahama no was want to mean to teacher for. On to mean finance for. On to mean to nurse for. On to me, yes, on to me, no catch but or ya by papa. Dia corona bebu na pre, dia just say, or befa or ye name to me to ya 8 years in na de can ye see you so no, or no more enya by papa. Now by now, ogu edumana, we a duma cra on to ya cano, or no more na ya by papa. Me patcho and your politics, we are NDC and PPSM, a Jimmy and a Jimmy. Uti they are making. Yeah, what Jeneke can watch that and say, oh man, in Juma, because we are near politics. Because we will free say, who teach anyone get to your mind, and some of them get to your code, Mahama na get to your code. This is the part I want Ghanaian voters to start thinking. Maybe I'm a person Ghana for June Kono. Or no, I buy any catcher who say on to me to your Sikana, who said you walk up throw and send in our Jenny, who knows the another year's teacher need. Other learning skills. onto yaoka. Enye politics. Yeni na ya waha. Comprehensive sex education. Hey, MP before you trumu fo, woma kwaja tum, so we nware, obani obanware, bema na ese kradio na nadu ekunya yo na nadu se yenkwala ano, omunkosi obani oba eda, ne bema eda. Charlie, what we've done to Ghana no. Say I could be the type of I could tell me how damaged this country has been. Me think NDC ni ba wa bubuano se obeye campaign and ka be pamono. Uti and ka be pamono. Ebio George Don, I was not going to engage you, but I will educate you small big and I will get back to my business. Number one, this year, I comment stupidly for na mobile. Subjects na ye can wasem no kra no monte ase. Na mu throw things out there no. Mobile ejebi abede be wura mo. Tete ejebi abede be mamu wa ha no. I'm getting old and I want to act mature. But some of you now, mo de nyansa, your friend nyansa, my imagine say mo be turn the ama political party into mo nwene no. Se mo ba ha, na man study what is going on here. Well, understanding what is going on here, now just say be throw bibi keke so your name will be mentioned. I will mention you, but the America to no. O be da o get esu. Remember me page soon meet me. This guy claims say your government took us to IMF and it's part of the conditionality. Stupidly for him, he forgot say. Government didn't call IMF I did tabuno eto employment so edit tabuno eto recruitment so NDC 2015 IMF deal obi anko he na we are contract 2023 balance of payment a yani IMF call and na chere me clause e ka say men fan crofo adwumam and na say men tuan crofo but ye call NDC ye call NDC for mu any. Please, just forgive me, These days, people like that, I wanna say, I'm not try they are. People will know how stupid they are, so they don't think that they are making sense. Maybe. Obi anchebi maybe. Mo amo YouTube. Me pacho. Mo be to me a year away echo. Let me go there. Just to show people. And I'll do this once and for all, okay? Maybe. I don't even want this one. Maybe. I want the IMF one and cast figures. I think for Mopan too, sometimes these things are very, very necessary, okay? Very, very necessary. So please allow me to do this and do it correct. Oh, Charlie. Mami Yusu ya. Mami Yusu ya. So, Obia Google so I'll be with the American Pacho Google I'll be in 2015. A year Ghana for Echo IMF. Say Omo Kwako J. A year sika one first no pay 2 million. IMF catch rom say omun to me mom. Sorry, 2 billion. IMF so omun to me mom because their books were not good. And they gave Ghana for 980 million, 1 billion pomenya under John Mahama. And almost say petroleum subsidy. Ye free ho. Petroleum subsidy and never wa a cushion Ghana for no. Ye free ho. In that same manner, no, almost say they are doing this number one so that they can be disciplined in terms of what? In terms of spending and getting to their physical, like with fiscal discipline. Basically, that's what they went for. In 2015, now all kinds of see, and I would say there was a ban on recruitment, public sector recruitment. Abaya Juma for. It's now we are buying Juma Yenia. Who school I would nephew. And that is how we got Graduate Unemployed Association. Okay? And me patron say, who read it the same document now? You should be able to know, say, Abanya or Koya or the Ghana for Juma, Eko Sia what, or the Ghana for pay raise to the point that wages crania say to me increase here. George Don, and now George Don who said Don George, Mesrel, and Konakoyo research, a Mejinami page so, Emma Mejimi, and Idimuara. Okay? Again, we went for balance of payment support. And I dare any NDC person to tell me, say, yeah, your code 2020, it's even easy. Google 2020 and then 2023 IMF deal, Ghana. Now, show which part I can't say my binding full be it was never in there. Uti, Mr. Ramwa, I want us to get that clear. 2023 IMF for Yenya Kwaje Yeno. And yet the same as NDC for the Amukwajeno from 2015 Urban. It's never true. Balance of payment support. Any policy credibility. Different. Policy credibility. Which way unni womra so. IMF shemrama wa undi so. Ntiti eni pa. Mema mejinami page so ema me tratrana and it is a conditionality from IMF. There is no condition in IMF or MPP for call here. I can't say freeze employment or freeze wages and salaries. No. No. There was not. In anything now, there was called tariff adjustment. That was part of it. Tariff adjustment. But say men found Crawford and I meant to Uncle Foka, and I meant to Uncle Foka to Yemuno. It was never part of the conditions, sir. Tell the MPP for Ekokoje. So don't come on my page and try that nonsense again. Now back to it. Yawahanumu and a John Mahama Bekachere say, Sebi Enuania Yedema ye money dino. Ewo SS no. Or no ne kramai bingo. Crowd the said Yanena only. And no one to say Yamea Domina would the neba. Yamia da Roma. Young first canon come by fast stock phobia. Ya the Bama ye NDC for headmistress ne headmasters no. Na omoma could jasso. One more could dija. No me discana sorry, Ediana ba. Na omaba be feeding colano. They promised them say teacher no bekwa koto join akoko hwan no de amomomano. Me send about my second video quick. And they said I can me run it through quick so I can sell my Bawumia, which is what I'm here to do. Where video SHS one color Ediani and Sebe Yade Momo AD. Hopefully this is it.
I want to video your food, Come with your food.
Don't try the animal.
Let me video your food. Let me video your food. No, not your faces. I will not bring your face, but I want to video your food. I want to video your food to show the world the kind of food President Mahama is giving the students. Give the students Sabulugu Senior High, no meat, no egg, no nothing. This is what they voted for. Why? Look at the food the students are eating.
Kizu, thank you. Ebio John Mahama na buy promising and say you buy a mano, one more berry patra. One more berry akokonsa akoko nine. Now, so sometimes me Jenny me sister call a Krobo girls, okay? This show University of Ghana. And one of the things here that she always used to be grateful for was Edriane. Say Edriane ane de moment na ye say jollofa either say ubenya kosua baako ana akokɔ baako. Say ye dokono a ye ma sardine ana say ye ma chinam na wodi adi. Yet na Ghana utie yet na Ghana Emma aban na wono ebra na odi ade no when to me ama oba no koko cap ba kupo anom da I'm talking John 1-1. John Mahama first time oba you know. When to me ama oba no Coco atreba kupo free no more that. But when to me convince you say abai na waba wo be di and collect free education but na yehu o afono to. Yet yes yan kan kire say na na Akufo-Addo asay education in Ghana. And ne wa wo say ye ma wo bankram ye aduane enu 2% Mahama ba ne ye ma wo ba ne nipa aduane me pa to say aduane no ba na nya na da bi. Last time is it not gratis so one for teachers one for be school Ghana schools one for omo president na be gina say free education no ese say awofo no etua ese so mutua feeding ese so mutua boarding ese so mutua uniform ese so mutua sani ameni ni na abanda da ntumi de ma wa wentua no enti question bi on be say me wo fa so mani awo hwe me Dana Rivers ya wo hwe me minu ya wo hwe me ne wo hwe me say at least so who me ya wo hwe me Frimpong, please I want you people to tell me abanya obaya sebio eduane a na ubabedi enya uka u uniform ne house slippers ni bibia Angel Kabonu, that is his name, Nagrat. These were the people who were poo-pooing the free education, because teacher ni be and headmaster do or no ni business what the account say or town school tadi ni bi or one crop where pam or no the business. And Akufo-Addo aban said there be or no beton tadi and the amankoda into sense Ghana no benya for school uniform no supply never born into sadia yen say free education. And so my question comes back again. The anana ban yet and times was saying Ghana sikanim otumitua ube fees o man eduane di ye 3 times a day. Oh yeah, day student and ma 1 hot meal. Yanka see him say a teacher for no cracker say yo mudi eduane ni bi. Entity o the anana memwo bon na memwo no yankwasi amemwo no na ohwe oba otua ni fees o man eduane or man uniform, or man exercise books, or man the textbooks, as and so many internet, you the buy research school. I buy no ya papa now on the wabana Ghana ye no. Or so sad dear way ya buying that phone 4 and tiny yama or no the old to me yet. That's why your papa chin buying that dano. Nyansen ni many politics to me. Nobody's going to tell me say can I say politics na ye MP before. You bet yes, it's a yan so you but oben to me and pass it. Obane da chia bono. Inti wo dia ne say hey NDC. Nanso abrabo editoriality Jimmy. That is not politics. So be back at me say textbooks and anado etoma obase won sua no meye krachini no eya de bone inti pamono na ono meye education ye na sa textbooks no osi on to me ntoma na wo ka kire me say de osi on to me ntoma no ye ja papa wadwene na enya adwuma enya politics na wo ye. This is why I want Ghanaians to start thinking. That is not politics. Education no osi oba be shemu kina. This is still thank you. I'm education net to me akoyi no. John Mahama so on to me yenne Angel Kabonu or say free education mu betua. Ya ka kire mo first na mo see oh MBB for boa. Mahama ba e wekem. Cause what is happening in the schools. And that is how they start. Maybe some of you don't know, but that is how NDC starts. Because me see nyanse bi animu say. Me a student, me that's the Kobe. Me a student, Me a student. Now, me 3 exams me pass it because of entity ya de my extra classes aban etuyaka. Books ni ade ya de my past question papers ni ade sebio ye de kire wade. Enu nti me pass it. Aban for fraba. Sabi no onye maminti no madisua ka echiri. Messi oh daddy. Aban no ba ye na. Obema me uniform papa bi. Empabua papa bi, eduane papa bi, teachers papa bi, eyusu ye no. Sa aban ni mo ya aban fun be di akonwa kan mi ni am ebe tete ane afaya. Na mmom aban na wentumi anya me sebe koko cap ba kokora wa ma me bi no. Ono ya aban papa adenti akos me ye ndis ni. How? How? Isn't that very stupid? Okay? Method the question and your politics, you. Yeah, it's not politics. What will men sing? Went to me and Fabako Crown Coesis. I bind for Froba, you know. Went to me and my Obana, one person, I say, I quack or bio men, when your school are all your day, or where we are school now by your nursing, your one nursing training college, yes, I'm on a nursing training allowance. Ote, sa binding mum, a bind bonnet. Now, I buy now talk while you the truck, talk, keke. When to me and ye be a ma will ban fence you at the end, or ya buy papa because we NDC. That is foolery. Age me. I buy so peso fairly obano. Now obana that bono. Now on all the bayer case who are say free education in Amakola and pass. Ah. Now you will free say, I buy be a free education for 8 years. Nana Colana pass it. Now you see a person do banner set political points. Obana wa brand home. Ye man feli. Ye man ubane feli. Ugane nina wa bra ubahuni ye man feli. Said ye beya ye bet me akase. Free education is no good. And that's you. Your boss actually with 3 million and then see. I had no me be catch them say. No deck for air control. One more man pass a call mass near the omo no. They will not pay less than 80 million. Me patch me buana. And then no deck control. One cost 8,000 Ghana. Titikano 80 million for one class pay. Ma Uganda nyansa nyankopon de dum wono. Mane nye adwuma wa ha mame. Na me ne wo ka asembi. Aban ni sa akoda no mre free o ma no uniform kura na e den ma wo se wo do ba ne be ko school. Aban na tu akola hu ka ma akola ya control exams na aban bi se and nam first year stress free loan or the man kola no sika the man kola no ntino we're failing kola so that the intake could be low. Na uwiya kope 8,000 80 million. Na fa ko register wo ba for course ba kope ujina ho say yezu Jimmy na we Jimmy enye zubia Jimmy and what said I say what Jimmy nyankopon de ma wo no o fa anya adwuma we nye yezu eyeze bia kwase wo ba no da ache na wo say no eye hin yezu hin za e ko yezu za yezu na ko ye ne eye hin a e ko zu we Mon feria de say aban na mo se anya papa no tumi twa wo ba 8 years and mu bia be doctors mu bia nya scholarship outside aban no ya aban papa no sebio aban papa ni mo ntumi ye den aban papa na ntumi ma wo ba sa na ma we ase akwadina degree abo mu say yesu ekozu wan ejimie Fazamu class se mi fio na ye che bra we di no nte politics ase na e na ye kenufori atamra wasia oba ne dache what has it got to do with kenufori ata go and bring kenufori ata oba na kafie ne dache abo no because ya tete ye can be almost say ye kenufori ata ye ko fa kenufori atamra enti wo kwa omunya ye so mo ka free education as man wa ka se kenufori ata let kenufori ata come Okona so maka se niama boa de anoma ka se go and drink and ofuriata mi kan niama mo aya de wundi di ye ndis ni jedanchie wundi di ye na sabi kan ofuriata na omo de neba sabi on predias ya beti diska ma so sabi on predias kan ofuriata aba Ghana na ya ma me seli ayoko botwe Obeye your foreign minister. Obete Ghana in the international rema. It wasn't scandal. It was good things. Now you're born another abaso. Now you're born Ghana abaso. Now one year they say Ghana a beacon of democracy. Businessman or Bepejan and so say Ghana is the new development. Everybody go to Ghana. Usher documentary business for those of you who like to watch business documentaries. Those of you who like to watch there's no time on Becca Africa. Yambo Ghana di number 1 or number 2. I buy phone no, son or they will call you. And this ya ba bemu me pa cho ha so hia me pa me sremo e hia me we di hia me chin bibia MPP for fancheme sa se mo amaking, but I have to say it. NDC have some real mindful omo won krofo omo wonim di o me pa cho nyo omo ni na na ye jini for sa o me sre opi mo fancheme MPP for. But I'm speaking the truth. Please. And no beer said you or NDC and no kwasi and penny. The woman said, one more yakwasi and pafuano, woman to many John Mahama nya Juma because the unknown penny that's away. Tieni pa. And yes, the NDC don't have men who they have real intelligent guys in them. But some intelligent guys, no, they are not pushover, they are not bootlickers. And John Mahama essence only more the or person they be surrounding the whole way today, bootlickers, so that he feels so at the end of the day, no, men I'm here out there. Sure. Obi Bisam se Felix who are they? Anya Shekrano. Minimum krano. Ye was Spio Gabra. Honorable Spio Gabra. Our track record. My favorite and cranias they say on also a ton Ajinama John Mahame. Alabi. On cry the white chancellor paying. Alabi. Papa na moon is our big fucking. And Tinanka John Mahama. On to me position being found more could the top blocker. Nanka on fan penny for ibin chambers no more idea. So omon koye ye den the top diplomat na. The top diplomat. The Secretary of State is the top diplomat in every country. If you don't know, I'm telling you that today. What happened? What happened to you guys? What happened? And then I'm coming, okay? I think I'm going now, my baby last no hard in the pan. Or tell me, boom, say ya. Baby, I'm will be. I should wanna be there. Mo fan chemi. Not here. But Shadia, every Secretary of State to be you are the top diplomat. And all they buy in your type of governance, no more top diplomat, no your foreign minister. I said, I make a munti in you. Mama fan, yes, say MPP NDC. Because the course when any MPP NDC in Kwa. Uti. 1. Ghana form a passport here back. Ye ni MPP passport. And ye ni NDC passport. Tieni. Ye ni MPP for passport you move to can you move use. This is World Cup ye baby. Ye need the NDC for be use. And ye need the MPP for be use. Ye ni na ye Ghana, one passport penny ye use. And notice our foreign minister ma o passport no ho ba asemo. It does not only affect MPP for hello. And that is why you must speak. We end this near my dear way here. Or could the top blocker is not a diplomat? Or could the top blocker is a self-centered witch, a self-centered wizard? A wizard in motion, baby man, and when you're there, that is a good top blocker. Bema ne ho ya ne da or Gino no kwane ho or no one party po on yene wamo ho and you could that blocker na mamu pe ni agro ada na make sa boy we buy ya obey foreign minister the first thing was to close down the US embassy. The reason I would close to embassy in the NSA one way or no could that turn out Junimuno, only MPP for enti yam pam woman in Nara. Now on funny NDC for mayor day and that is the only reason. Now, sir, action no. What is the problem at the buy? What the America someone make a money? Estan say omunim new ones now about omunim the process in Tino. Or say do your courier service in the MPP into your Jeffrey in some. Minia, some can say there is a woman Oma said that earth people under the carpet. I didn't even know that she had started the process. But we sue Ghana government, foreign ministry. Okuda to block her. Can tremble that by me catch them. We sue foreign ministry. I didn't know yet sue no. One no aji sabio ne passport dia ba wo be pe visa. Adi akosra ne nana. Na abrokwa ni new guys no di omo ba ya no enhu yo. E mo mo de ma me no e passport akomo bi fufuro wo kuro fufuro so. Ti asem ni ye. NDC for mamu nyimi. When you NDC MPP matter, this is foreign diplomacy. This is foreign ministry issue. You first any ni agro, you first any politics. Because you need MPP passport and you need NDC passport. Okuda told the no na me pene no mo MPP for. And opia no be passport. Ekokodi obi nsem. Can you imagine the breach in that? Can you imagine the breach in that? Obi passport o. Ye to me fan say wo o passport. Ekodi obi ho wo kuro foforo so. We information in our room. So nipa no person odi ubone a, obetumi the passport ne keke e de ubone. You swept that under the carpet. And ena ye maame sabion preduasa jena no pokwa agimai. Esan ko jina otutu bi de ma America for. Ebio there is something called US aid. No mo de boa Ghana. Now you to me dey so many projects. Because of that action in Tino, as we speak to you, US aid was withdrawn from Ghana. You withdrawn free yo. Still you see a black one. And your foreign minister. E wo mu an yakopa achew and debi eni na enu eni nansa and America beka kire ye say 5 years na odema ye no B2 passport visa na odema ye no wadane ne 3 months se mo kaya 3 months pe and no say ya na esi okay se mo beji 2 fugitive BDR se mo beji nkrofo a wo mo adi bone America na America asase ntumi containing ye dia. You better restore 5 years no edi amamo. Ye ni na ye hu bi. E no mo restore ye edi ma ye. Nti ye dwen sanka foreign ministry die anke ho no mo ayi kom. Na ye jeja ye ho. Ama sati wu yes the proye such a corrupt demon like Okuda to ablokwa. Okuda to ablokwa o hwe akobema nim ne ene esin bi egu nanum. Adwen boninti ontumi nya toothpaste papa no de paste esi egu nanim ni na eden anoa nti say last kura mete ya mate so ne Kennedy Japan akosign contract say eja Kennedy so obeye meko dent or de ameko ebeye pepsodent ya mudi betwi mese nti am say no bi ena Okuda to betumi de apo sa ne ono se ase kokoneni no obetumi de apo. Such a useless, unprepared guy becomes your top diplomat and he's fucking up your country and you think it is politics. 20 me. This guy is fucking up your country's political outside there or say Ghana's image in the outside world and people are thinking say it is politics. NDC MPP. Me no ka say. And these 4 boys ni bebre. E bomb pa yes a World Cup yi. Omo party for ni betumi aye shenanigans kakra. Na omo etumi di omo aye den. Omo etumi di omo awuram. Meboa. It is a we end this near Tiaman Jimmy. We end this near man fire this year zooming kata when you can see a be a what in net and answer. They are more top diplomats no or the hamo. No top diplomats no baby oki kamukono or the hamo. Opesa oba World Cup. Maya makwasia ide no kwasia kekasa okuja top nanimu tantanta akwa we yanim ya seta nanimu ya seta sabe action sabe open for ho atema mfantame kase ne how speak ne how uso sabe ukoti awusei enya bi na US boy say na ya diplomats bi mo no atumi atia America ya wo kuja to blocker coming from the poorest constituency in the whole Ghana. Ma Jimmy Papa. Me dey me say mo NDC for. Mr. Tama mo be hu say on mo de nkwasiafo na di mu anim na ye too late. Ye too we open World Cup aba ana meboa. I will expect to say my government is in power, so at least anya twe kura no many America be den abese de atete me ho. O top diplomat na soria na o kasa rough na o kekan sem bad reputation dey ba Ghana ho. What's the politics until you don't mind? Onya kwase ya. Debbie, seriously. Oh dear, we end this ni fine. You want to go to America? Opesa oko Canada, and Mexico for World Cup. Na opesa song en kakra. Opesa song kakra. Na ebre na duro. Na we to me akọ World Cup no opportunity be mu asebe. Me pajo kimu na America no. Opportunity be ba. Otu we to me aye no. What now ma top diplomat na ma say ya the visa restriction. Edi ato Ghana so. Ya the visa restriction ato Ghana so that ho jina say yezu eheza. Ere njimie no. Yezu papa ben ya. Yezu ni free. Let's be honest. Yezu no they say yezu say adi ana ense ye. Obi nkwasi akeka ne nsem a wakoka nti no. Akofa problem de abreme. One try World Cup so nyame amem. So nyame amem na se Trump baby anadwene na chima akoto no se nchime mfiri wa ye de na agro saa ebedu akire no na Ghana mo amwo abrochire nkwa na mo betumi akọ because what they think ne say ya wa Ghana for America into omo na nkronkotwe match no yankasa yankrofo ye okuja to na no keken ya so akokan kwasa asem ya usa nkrofo femu dwane ono na ekokan ye ono ana kokan ya kire international community say nkrofo femu dwane enu nti no obi obedwane bia ya mfa no mra Ghana. And you are here thinking that is politics because you are NDC. Because we are NDC ninti. Yet the visa restriction at our country so it have a big impact on the citizens of Ghana. Akolebi wa pass you when you school America or the visa ya the student visa in Ebeba. Or top diplomat ama eno there's a problem with it. On you know banu school na ebe bono no on you know ho say ezu eyeza how. Make this make sense to me. Nanka meba sebio wo bekwa America school. And then visa hunia ma akoye basenti no akode no school sinsemu minima akode idache. Osemi NDC ninti no even though say meba no scholarship nanka wo kona brochire school nanka wo kona brochire abono no me NDC ninti eyezu eyeza wabodam. I'm not going to dress up that a dambo. Obi Krasta, that's my situation. No, now Emily, sorry, okay? Sorry now, NDC for me nimotokwa ya hono de amom wa yenuanom na adwene te say adwene na wam me nim what is wrong with these people. So adwene say people opposition na nani agiama, but physically you are deteriorating, development wise you are declining. Pe obi wo ha we be a factory kakra bi wo Ghana. Or can throw or then throw a second with the bebroche. We be business partners kakron ni omu ye adwuma. E to dem so be di be 1 month bi we broche. E so be fa ne cars, e so be fa ne niam bi we broche. Enu nti no be hia service ne ade no. Ghana ni o te Ghana o ti o pa adwuma. O ti onim nyansa say the visa restriction by businesses ho be trom on te no enti ezu e za. Ghana. Tale no, NDC there no, erade. There be God. NDC there be God. Please, no. No. There be. We no. No, that cannot be a normal brain. Mr. Drew, that cannot be a normal brain because many of your business ewa America. Sabi dia mi didi no. Say NDC, say MPP, midididi. Midididi kakra kro. Na ye de me country as a restriction mu. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that. Me pacho restriction na eba ye no. 75 countries no. Me pacho enyame na medi omudin beto abontin o. Enti Albert Guni. Albert Guni o se wan. I know you are here to fool. But let me also tell you, say, everything I'm saying is something that is already in the media. I'm not here misinforming nobody. Me Jimmy Waha. Utie. There is a visa restriction on Ghana. Me pacho eye no kre. Ana eye no kre. Please. Me pacho eye ampa. Say Trump the 75 nations be akwa visa restriction mu ana me pacho eye no kre. Is it true? So, Albert, how am I misinforming people? Can you tell me where I have misinformed people? In this case, Sebio, yade visa restriction ato countries be so Ghana ka ho me pacho. Is that misinforming somebody? Me catch us so many nyansa. Emily, I'm telling you this. Instead of me, okay, and I said, yes. Debbie. Because they don't deserve to live. I swear to God, most of them don't deserve to live. Because away from society, the society will never go forward. That businessmen be a business that say yo, and this in tea. Or say, hey, why are you misinforming people? How? Academic school, Nivisa Medical School, and there was in Semu, you see, and this in tea. Yanka said there's nothing wrong. How? Please, who will end this in Nikono? Let me know why. Why? They say the immigration visa affects everybody. It would affect you because in that home. Immigration visa ban and yes, who to have in American kwa or Muntiani. And yes, who to have in America. Because once you are not from that country, you are an immigrant. Whether you are traveling on a visitors or you are traveling on a scholarship visa or you are traveling on a work visa, whatsoever, you are still an immigrant. So anything that affects the visa process affects you too. Mamunyimi. Jimmy, I'm done with these people. I say, Mutio no abroad for you. The restriction relates to only visas for residents, not visiting visas. The patcho Obi and Google Saban no why now omo. You see how they move around. Utie asemna da ho plane. Obi ehunu biye. Obi e kan biye. Obi e tie bi no. Yes, see NDC nti. Yen kasa nye sa na tie. How can you live with people like this in a society and expect a society to able grow? How? They don't see anything. Only you and now me no can say only you. But you say you zoop. I didn't ya pamo account for party no is in opposition. It's many that account party is in opposition. That's all. And one of say account party no at opposition no. And I don't care whether I eat or I don't eat. I don't care whether my children go to school or they don't go to school. I don't care whether I get a visa application through or not. I don't care. We are talking about visa processing. And this guy is talking about, oh, I want more permanent, you know, and such a logic. And family in I wine. And family in I wine. Kakaure ure, ti bonkoso. You could get to a brokwa and see a secro. And in a sumu fise wachishito. Nene, just some being arrogance. Arrogant, keke. Just throwing his weight about for things he doesn't even understand. Yawaha. And Israel for so many Palestine for higher than Enyantoka. Oko, I said Bobikuma, Aguna Bobikuma, Akoledu awa, chocolate to kura when you be that. And so you say you have 40 tons of chocolate products. Adequate support. So there's nothing wrong with that. And this is for by they want to align themselves with Russia. Russia. They want to align or so move free America and Europe. Normally align with Russia. And as a matter of fact, everything has so far, the pigs say they want to align with Russia. Yes, when the penny back on, Yemum, Uwidim. Sure, Nshona, you will Kromuha. And Trump say, or no, what one and a hockey cana. Or pursue ye BB. And or say, based on drug charges, or the Akwache Venezuela for a president, Maduro, yo yate. Am including Canada, to be diplomatic, no? Oh, I deal with the America for man ye. Nank wait so. Unim. A block what letter. Or no, I wanted Donald Trump and I buy say. Omu releasing Maduro with immediate. Right there. Hey, Ghana. Hey, NDC for. No, man, they have to die, man. No, me. I won't call the radio could be. When this is not doing it, maybe a kuno cry because Charlie. That's quite no. And you're correct. Your top diplomat, Ako Kantokwa. Eddie Abe for it, Ghana. Emma ye can want someone. And this needs a not buying a wasso. Ain't we should pretend say it is not true. That is not the true nature of things. In fact, Udim, let me block this fool. Yes. And let us have our program. Me say, media maka. Set World Cup near Bekwe. Almost say it's not going to affect. You better sure how many people are. Ebenya visa. So almost de ba. About the World Cup maybe. Mon yene. O top diplomat echo issue ultimatum. Eddie ama America say America for me can UK for and neko. O come parliament to omu aden omoko. Minority ni say say omo prime minister na beka say dia Trump aye no wrong on kai njomne na ikonana. Mo amu UK mo kan say if I'm lying. Because I watch the debates. That's what I do on my spare time. I like to watch debates in the different parliaments. Sometimes I go to the German parliament, try to see how their processes go. Sometimes I watch the US, sometimes I watch Belgium. Like I watch different countries to see how their processes go on. And as we speak right now, UK for Prime Minister to me can be definite be out. China. You'll be able to me say we condemn the act. Simple no free. We condemn the act. No you get a small boy like Kuku the Tabloka. The on one the box I own to me simaninfi. The onu to being the 12 being no trunk was sialete. The problem bebre Ghana. Usiyemu ye ninguso. Because it's your government in power. So even if Ghana get thrown to the wolves, so students be visa say the processes of obtaining visa get more tighter. Krana on Crawford me and your opportunity and fan to Kanya. Are you okay? So long as NDC is in power. Said the Amakano. When you beba mahosono. Now you're too late. The second version of my program today is to sell Dr. Bawumia. Now, me pacho, I can't me paying you. I can't see now here con ahaini meba. Oh, you are. Me pacho, I can't see now here kusino. MPP for NSA ekunyato inti ye kweko yi okendifo na yeni na ya hu tedia 2023 ye no enkrofo bi aye wo mo adwene se omo be say MPP party no omu be guna ma na yese CPP enunti ampa no kre se omo mount stage no omo kasa na obi anka nkyere wo so ye MPP ni abadwen se NDC ni na gina ho kasa 2023 omo ye sanka ye counter yan so candidate you could na chine ka kire say we should not and you dey mo man call here. We are into another election year. Allergy. And same thing is happening again. Now, answer no. Dr. Bawumia de medinka ka say otesa be. Ne so fa so e bibiri. E be ka bi. Na mama nkrofo so kwan na mo so ma be ka bi. Anita Pia, you also welcome me that say. Race ni na won nkrofo mi enuntem. Canada Japan. Ene Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Enkaifo ni na yedamo asese mu beja ayen. Na so ejina san nkrofo we emienu so. Na menamwa na mikohu flyer bi. Ye papa Kennedy a compre kwa Japan a picture ene boso. Na where dia na oma atro wo ho a PhD. Initially no man tia se ya me say na papa or your PhD da be amante ti chire no e na ne camp no boy ba kwa me ne ye fine kakra enye sem ne ye fine on dey like me ne ye fine because we are friends but ono Ken e na me mo Bawumia ya we be say challenge that PhD na say the same sa na nya de keto o P no stand for patriotic tienie Kennedy Japan di ode ato no sunu no P no stands for patriotic. So patriotic. Who is a patriot? A patriot is somebody that says yes. Many omuni na anya adwene so majority carries the vote. Into me mfa me nko selfish interest and fan say ade. Eya no kre amma me ho. Nanso ekuo ni na gina say be gina timunti. Manum nsuo, manum mentasuo. Makama koma ato me yem. Ade we pa de na sesa nka me na me ya yipa nanso Ghana nti menya ne saa. A patriot puts the total people before his personal interest. Enu nti na obeti a te utie ye nananom ebeje your mind to ho na. Omuja ye nwum bi se yen ara ya sasini na eya bodende ma yen adenti a emoja bi hwegu ye. Enkrofo bi kunye. Enkrofo bi de wo mo wedie wo mo BBC wa wo mo anya Ghana ho $1 pwendi. Nanso mo se Ghana nti. Ghana nti. That is patriotic. And come away. Nanso se me hwemani ni na say there be mejina emanako ye. That is patriotic. That is when we say somebody is patriotic. Somebody who is willing to sacrifice their life for the total good. Said ye beya ubia ho betono. Why you willing say ade na mene ya. The omo ye mene de ya. Nanso ekuo ninti. Omai ninti. Ebusua ninti. Mede me bibia ehye ho. Obi oye patriotic. So we be enuma chen Ghana bia ono we be enuma obi ekura chen nkroma yate. Papa obi adwuma. Yate. Yes obi adwuma. Yes okay ani papa e. Since ya opesa Ghana kosuri. Ya the tax na chechere man. Enu nti onyame ato wonsam ebi wo wonsam ide. Na ne be bia wo companies ne wo no. Mr. Patriotic. Chere yesa wo don ban no. And you are willing to pay your fair share. Now you to Dabi, me. Every day me kobo me company back me kobo yo mo betata me sa. Into this time dear, me mo be a metata me to me companies no kramen come be a what. Yet or say or ye patriotic. Hey, mo be co-position. Me be co-position. I dear way I'm the me. Hey, mo be co-position. Mo boa cry. Mo opposition cry. Mo da. Yet, or ye patriotic. Hey, President Akufo-Addo, Bawumia, mo. Hey, mo. Mama mo show down. Mo. Mama mo show. Hey, me na money me. Hey, me. Kennedy, me. Hey, mo. Me. Hey, me. I brought off. Yet, or say, or ye patriotic. Mesrao, yenim sa wanko school enu achi. Yanso nyame adawroma ne sikenti o wanim difo bebere be no. Sa patriotic sa pii ne moma ne nimfiri ne din no na mfata no. Obi o ye patriotic no. Onkoton ne party secret and farm more positions say yan farm no because onu akoma aba ne bu afu. You are not patriotic. There's nothing patriotism in that. Me, no woman secret. Hey, mo, kwaya mo fa so wi me meka. Hey, mo, mawu. Hey, mo, yeah, mo. Yet I'm patriotic. Please, that is not patriotism. Nti saa pii no mun free ho. Na mmom mon starting fa we nhye ho. Ye bo Kennedy Japan din anamaka PhD. Me pato PhD no ase ne say pull him down. Ni be training ni na mu. Kennedy Japan PhD no. Onu no nim de enti ase e friend PhD o. And I hear to abenti I say patriotic, honesty, and discipline. There be. A patriotic person is not self-centered. Say anya media and say delegates anya patriotic. Edun tipino. Moses are patriotic no na monye the pool. The Kennedy ni mu ye no. Share me dio ma branka sakwa we me gina se konwa. Hwe how akumsin. Wo obedi my ahe. Ha wo asanso bo ache. Wo ma me ton konkonte. Wa bodam metu. Chema untumi. Adia me ye no. Chema untumi. Dia me de be ye no. Adentia untumi din abasoro. Adentia how akumsin din abasoro. She is becoming a popular front in the party. And once Kennedy is alive, nobody can be better in MPP because we na ayo na hwemo. Obi a waye ye we MPP mu bi anya Kennedy anka wa anya ye. Wan hu Kennedy anka wa brabo aye basa. A patriotic person does not put their personal interest ahead of the general good. Into pato pino Montreal pool ewo ho. And I'm share the next one so yes H honest. Is Ken really an honest man? I don't think so. How honest is he? Don't mama, when you crawl for, don't mama read my lips. You are a foolish man, you are a stupid man. And I will check what we are there, and where we are. Me say, Ibrahim Mama dear, say your papa near Fanantuma, men will do. Hey, Kennedy, on the Kennedy, they were serious. So, Kennedy, dear, no, Papa, dear, on fast some you yate. Kennedy, Japan, Eba opposition. Mahama Cromfo. Mahama stupid foolish. Ibrahim Cromfo. Ibrahim stupid foolish, no. Oh, he is a fine gentleman. Me need to be born in the account. And then the mini Ibrahim Mahama ye business. Sika bentino. Now me mpese Ibrahim Mahama. Say be omo de ne betu bi o. Nso na me senka ya amfa Ibrahim Mahama ntuma menu me dure kume ho. And then the sika na ni free Ibrahim Mahama oba me wonti no. Or a fine gentleman. Oh, I mean, Lordina, dear men, you fine you. I am to me corner one in a bon community na. Yes, so you're honest. How honest is the man who is willing to hide his property so that he doesn't get taxed? How honest is he? He's not honest. How honest is a man who has children with different women? See her? And is only able to pay attention to you if you do according to what he wants. And is willing to lie to destroy you anytime, any day. How honest is he? A man on no abakachira said you prediasa. Nembani biadani a shewo. Only that says you have the fine children. Only you do a mansion to bet me at it your may. What in the mark you are seeing the man Daniel shewo for 1 month peduma. And a cocaine. Any a jamine and one mobile. An honest man. Yet see a baby and cabin shame. And or say, Onimukwaya MP before fire, woman, we are the Obi patriotic to continue Ghana office in MPP. MP before we have them every 8 years. Bonneku amoye no honest man no ent me anka. Ye wo krom ha ne ase ye asofo amoye hire matatata. Ede ne ebedi. Ye simu ni na mo akromfo mo ye widifo. Enti saade a ye bo show e de amamo. Na ye de atete mu ni na moto. Ye wo wa na papa ne baaye. Papa ne baaye o se asɔfoɔ ni bi deɛ wɔn abɛyɛ dɛn wɔn abɛpakyɛw nti wɔn asɛm wetwa so ɔyɛ honest pan an honest man that will cut plea deal outside ɔyɛ honest nanso obi aku nipa esie no Kennedy so nipa na bepa ne chonti ene de wegyan manaka honesty no way honesty no way honesty no way or you honest too but nensem a working in nara he comes back and he ties himself with this honesty no way you will krumha you will krumha ye kotoaba and no say ni baby mama baako adwasafo you say near the private jet one we akofa no adwasafo say me pa atwanya no kure ne baba mi o ne mba mi enu ma mi o say enya no kure yes you are honest no problem I have no problem with that make it can win in every and say if this is an honest man for you I take it in your books yawaha me see from na me say o ma be bribe me $850 million hey Mr. Honesty $850 million yes me see from share me a top papa na Bawumia or $850 million now oba be oba Ghana ebedi 8 years as $850 million no president enya said the enquenti say Bawumia etwe no $850 million ewo bra say ye can aketu abom 8 years ni na as Ghana president ya onya $850 million no meboa onya osi omwa ofa osa say ne and no de hu evidence beba because I'll bring all the evidence all the evidence na kan yem ba kokora ma $850 million and no kwada nchen yeah me asanto ba chiro ndi me na me MP before my appointment amu ye ni na ya me dem ni ye no me na me ya appointment na Akufo Addo se nya me na me ya appointment na nka Akufo Addo me na me ye me you yate afei obi a wono na yi appointment na Akufo Addo no ade achen no mo nkwasiafo e na party jimifuo we e na sta na Addo ne de waye na no abu agum e na mo ya jimifuo appointees for kwasiampapo appointees for mo jimi kila tobo ase kila nkuto tobo ase Mr. Oniabey to nyabotre yati ya na abeka kire say appointees we wona de won man na Addo meboa Ghana for meboa mo kan kire me ye wo krom ha e na obeka kire say appointment ya ye ni na ye no with them afemu hade onipa na eba Janet mete wonka cho Janet afra mete wonka che na mama mete wonka onipa na o say sabio ye de appointment ni na ma na ye no ebe gino ena me nya hwe ena ya mama hwe ena sin 2021 ya 2020 ye amoto abewie ye mama hwe ye pese egumadwuma amo pese omu gumadwuma na me I will break the party. I will expose the party. I will destroy the party. I will say the party. I will really no one kind. Now, me person who say onye honest. Because in politics there's something called lobby. To lobby for something. And to say so one person Kennedy Japan. And a mass appointee seen in our appointment there. He is the liaison. He lobbied. And there is always money that comes from it. Inti olobi ye jin huske diye. Owie no sanbeka kire say san krofo na ono aso ono na appoint omo ma eyifo no wo mo akrofo. So Kennedy knew he was letting the president appoint thieves Because on any do come president. Please, we are using this word so when you attack, you use to Kennedy Nanu Asem delegate for Muntie, or be attacking Waho, ye the Nanu Asem, and ye the young fan to whom. Onipana or say, or no, and on ma sabi appointment in our call, you know. Was the appointees are what the man and Naku for that say you phone call or from phone call. Sir, Cromford, that's the canon not of Shimuka. Steka, sorry, why any tigre, niti kondo, sabi, kukua, afena, sabi, ya count to ma. Now, what's the way a delegate here? Because I won't say, hey, Papa, no, be a what's the one idea appointment to say that now they are Cromford appointment man, another one. Me can. Not Sabio, Chado Beyonce, that time, no, not Sabi, Chado Beyonce dross the Etienne. Chado Beyonce, ne dross, yes, the Etienne. What the Pam Fuguma Mekura Mekum. Ne dross to say baga. So we are delegates here. The question should be. Yeah, Papa Kennedy say appointments and another day, the majority of them, over 98% of them, and I'm one to no munyae. And the question of a percent delegate be a baby sap, Kennedy Japan, or say, yeah, German and say, Nancy Mura. Unim send crop for ya crom for. Unim saw me a ready for. Unim say one ya papa. And then to me that down one do command and I do not say, don't have a boy a chrono and Agent Sam, no, Exim Bank, Meboa. What do you share? The people who are following him right now. The people following him now are people on my head, and people are said your predecessor. You do want to vintage points. Even in Atoshi, Opioto Dacho. Natoshi, Opioto da. Opioto Dacho. Inke opioto da chon na to si opioto da chon kobo ho opioto da chon ene de so ye Beyonce ene de pioto no o she J string o sha ho matin ani bi ena ba ko ne se den J string o e man wo ba ko bi o mo yi ena ton meaning and a tongue. And then they're not to see on set t-shirt be on fabric sheet in China saying or said G string into the Huaba corner. Delegate for Yenimsama Junior Jumaduto. There is no honesty in that man. There is no honesty. There is nothing about honest. When it comes to Kennedy Japan, he is not honest, okay? He has never been honest. He has only been able to gain power that he plays on the intelligence of people. And that is what has gone for him. Because the ban appointment now, Uchayatro, is not honest. Kennedy says he's PhD, patriotic, honest. Now, I see P in a Montreal pool. There's nothing patriotic about him, and I've given you my reasons. Eban honest is what onye honest. Nen samu wa keni na no ene wa walking in our back. Or tire no the time mahama. Or say the okani ni na na ye tro na enye no kre. Inti se we delegate ano asen bisa ho say. This na won na for pre no. Papa ne se oni ne ho asembo ne bi aka. Osi oni papa ne ho asembo ne bi aka. Enti se obeye ne flag bearer. Afi na obeka kire o se o papa ne na me se me ni ne ho asembo ne kan. Na sama me flag bearer de a ene me obi ka. Mahama chadofie ni na aye ne de a enti de ayi. Chadofie Mahama de enti de a. Into the Yanto Abama, the MPP, and that's what they will ask you. Hey, Lodina, what do Coco board contract into the end? Okay, Lodina, do Coco board contract. So what? And you will cry now sitting in I 3. And you Kennedy, the honest man, yan, I catch say, the au can follow moon in an a throw. I feel the about a throne in the to me than a papa. Such a man cannot lead a party like MPP. Let our eyes clear out. Honest man, here be you. Honest man. During Corona, during Corona, Obabe Kachre say, Okwa America, Ekwa check up. Na eni amabo aye den wa America ebi nsi da nti na na akufu adone na ban de o ma ya ade pa so o matumi ama Ghana ejina baby ejina no na ni ama kakra bi ofa aye o keka bo mu no na enye sika keto akra patonye me na me kan yo mesrem this is the honest man Kennedy Japan. Mr. Honest Kennedy osi oba America no Corona time no ni amemu aye den Oko Ghana or san kosi su dia se chale nye easy crowd. Afi ebre son ye na ye koto aba. Enye corona bia economics my foot. Ya bumbong. Bawumia na abo honorable. Who come interview or joy. O ka kire ye say America cry den na do no ma ya de. Instead then all of a sudden president ya wo so wo pay dinti all of a sudden papa na wo so wa ya de no government na ya de no wo mo nya de na de ma ye di na it's my fault. Nyame na me kai Kennedy Japan ne kai. Nyame na me kai yo. Ye wa ha e no ba ye. Ejuma ye hia ejuma enu kwanso obi akra dwene so be se ejuma ne bi kuayo de yakwa siampafo ejuma wo ye kua ne wagini ama me pa to wo ebi e kuani enyame kwasi na meka mo candidate na mo se ye nto aba ma no nenum asem na meka oso obi oye kua bi aye kwasia sabi o mprediasa because kua ye ejuma ye nkwasi ejuma yes honorable adan ne kua ye nkwasi ejuma and me ya say me sugar factory. Sugar factory no sabi efu a me do ye and matena wa na sabi commander for me say commander for the omunye ye da. Commander mo he obi ofri commander bi amo be bre enye ye sugar factory ni ye honorable adan ya odan. Me go do ahwede. Omo di job to ahwede enu. Yenti commander for the omo be bre pa honorable. Yasu ahwede for me business partner bi omo ase ahwede fuo. Enti commander for the omo be bra kopim da wo mbewu ade papa bi anko commander for afei eba se ye koto aba kuayo de ye papa kuayo na ma ye say amude muntie ona emu na okobie kroboduma ase okobie debi for so manya Kennedy Japan ko do so manya ho a enkoda bi unse those time school omo say ya na yemfa praye mra nti enkoda no omukotwa bre na omo de abesensen eye praye Kennedy tini V8 mo se V6 ohun ya o se abei we ye de be ye kenten ye de me kan akrobofo e de abei ye kenten dada ye nwe ne kenten Ghana dada and now we call upholstery ni ade omo ye kura ye was stopping test ni ade a ye dey sebe bede omo friend say abe who yi we do omo de nwe ne kenten and aye ye de be ye center table a craft for okay obi atron a craft for ye de be ye kenten ye de be ye say artisan for Kennedy Japan the rich millionaire at na parliament for 24 years when to me unko be a crafting business ewo sabi akrobofo no mu say mo menye ne kenten ene de opade adi enti kuayo na no se yankwase aduma no all of a sudden eso abanfaso o baby e kenten shop na emebunu no etumi anyo ne kenten wo ho aduma ode ba no na we delegate ya we kroboni atie me ha delegate we the 50 something years One casta was sabi what for crowd will dock a crack and I thought I was sissy. Udu sissy you. I found old Chinese Canadian Japan Bible beer can time factory. Now sabi what was swap papa. What was swap papa would have 56-year-old man. 46-year-old woman. What was swap papa free would have sabi Canadian baby can time factory to make quiet can time or go will be up here to make quiet. Now will be an effect or only can time. We are not young Kwasi Aduma. We are young Kwasi Aduma no. Okopie ya bono ha. Ah. Na somebody a cashew ya. Cashew no ya di bi ya flat and ya di bi say ya the cashew kura be paint. Eh kuya de ya pa. Adentia we do akuafuo. Nti onka bibi na nto akuafuo trim. Ba na ni wura free say ni video wa ha we di akuafuo atam dada. Bon. How the thing tricky it is. Ebra no di akuafo atem no. Na onim say ebra bi beba or be running for president no be here akuafo coalition. Say akuafo adwuma eyenkwase. O man be na be di akuafo atem. Catch me. So what you say? Papa no kuku edu ama. Papa no kuku edu ama. Na akuafo na omu feed the country. Ekuafo no amade raw materials say ba ye di feed sa factory no person obi no oto am yankwase afo yankwase adwuma ena de obeto abentu ase okuayo ye okuje to blocker. Oh obi be mama information ni pardon I go call you back. I know pa say you I mean like you won't give me the information but hold on okuje to blocker sister say pro nyene or the tie wonya toothpaste papa bi ebetuni ade amabo anything wefi Canadian Japan no ayi okuda to block one more tena ayi sebe ayi parliament 24 years when tuni an control sebe okuda to block say ameko we sa na yetumi de toothpaste ameko mo amodo meko an ye say udo meko e yankwase asem no afa do say Udo mekwa sa na nyankwase adwuma o because obebie meko factory. Ye di bi ye pep student. Ne ye di bi ye akesha. Ne ye di bi ye fetu keke. Ne ye di bi ye mpato fa kakra fa wase ho o de epu a. Ye di meko na fe de be chiche mase ma. Ye be ye meko dent. Ye be ye meko dent yama o. Enambre mu Ghana politics baby a ye duru no. Afa ne ye kodo bekofuo. Ni abetiti ameko na guo na ya mo an ye de niama frafra e ma na bedane meko dent ye mfentwi yesen na aburo kwase apro te parliament wo wan suggest we ya ma na da yes you are honest person yes you are honest and na no wote ha ayi north ho na ge bi kwa won se north ho no duru wa ya na get ni bi color Eda so pa ya no omukala ne light skin pa fine. Ge ba akutwa mu a o we eyemo amuda wada we ya o. No me se ada ye ja o pa kire se. O se o ge yi kale e de kwe eyemo amuda wada we ya. Me ba me bie da wada wa factory. Na da wada wa ne ye de bia yenku. A obetumi de aporo na ahu. E be poro ho. Ye de da wada wa e be yenku e de amama no mo de apom na enne Ghana as delegate MPP enya NDC you come de anything is possible. This is MPP, the so-called party of elite. Na me kwesi apia kran ameti hei me kwa kofa girl ya sabe girl yo de da wadawa ne sra e be da me kwesi apia mechi aden bone ben eden ya bone ben ya eden na maye na dawadawa ne yede to nkwan mu kura ne tesen yede dawadawa to nkwan mu no sent ne tesen na watuni aka kire delegate say wo de dawadawa beye nku a ema de be pon ye ho how kriadwuma na no se ye nkwase adwuma no ene de Kennedy so about the kriafo na be build because of person building factories need raw materials and the raw materials will come from the farms. It will come from farming. This is Kennedy Japan. Honest. There is no honesty in him. I can go on and on and on and on. There is no honesty in him. Me ma mo last two for the honesty part. Na me could you know. Yawahana na to she started say or to bomb. Meboa. Na to she to bomb left, right, center. And the media person beside will say, hey, honorable. They are okay. They also want to uncle be answered. And I say, into they are not me. Not to she the minimum. No. On one name, baby, na me minimum the all campo. Meboa, wanka. Hello, me pacho we no be amfana de mra. Yenti ha. And I can the phone catch say, they are not to she no nim ho hwe. Mesremo, please answer me. I'm a line or two nim ho hwe. On suma na to she baby ah. Meboa. Or an honest man, but he's willing to throw people under the bus just to fit his present nature. Or a very wicked guy. As some American, Yaman American, no more send me use now. When on one no more send me use now. Now, Toshina was too old in the baby. Ano. Yawahano Cotton Bolare, any quasi prat. So. No pa de so sabe obedi Kristo edi de chia na ko abodam na Kristo fo ya jimi fo mo ya moa na ne kraman bilibi ekura nim nyansa chia Kristo fo adentia e Kristo fo sori na makotena sori dem ya rade ena de ne ebedi ya e jimi na ne kraman bilibi kura ni mnyansa echi e Kristo fo mpa to nyame na meka ye enyame na meka sa be di watem me mpesa me say program ne me ka Kennedy Agapo anu mu asem mesrew we enyo opon kroma ne kan ye enya Bawumia ne kan ye enya na atochi ne kan ye enya stika ne kan ye Kennedy Agapo ne kan ye mesrem. I think say some of these things, we have to let them know where it's coming from. Nanko yo obi adwene so obi na abetena ha e na o keka nanu mu asema na so o keka bibi keke o say we ye Kristo ni na wo de wa twene Awurade anim na o say ya kwankyere bompaye na ya konche 3 days na o twen wo Nyankopon anim Awurade visa you and na Trump aka no hu Awurade World Cup yi mankwa Awurade World Cup yi mankwa ye say yankwase ade Christos from Trayan, Koran Trayan says, what chain now, ma, they be crem. And until they do, baby, no. A Christo Pompen, if one they didn't come by, it was so one in a mayor, they ate and tammy. So when Srami, I mean, there will move my own, meboa. Until I told the beer, a conchain and pie bono, ye ninja me dear 10 times, hey, a jawan, I'll can't say maybe you, one man, me no, intino, a something, Sebium prediasa. A year like yeah Kristo for ye gidi. Yes, sister, who ye Kristo ni now would ya conching di would the prophecy and a stania many dear ne cramine bilibi kura who and fast watching you yawa yakoya first election 2023 atwam 2024 you cross sa okwesi prato or so on the or ye traditionalist. Now, as someone no okano, now wakasta tia Muslim or say Ghana will never vote for a Muslim because our population in the crowd knows. So he used population. I'm not question prat APN say, but the who say we are traditionalists, but the traditional you for no. So Ghana practice the traditional, do 4% to crowd. Now, yeah, then I catch the Cremoform, the second largest religion in Ghana. So I'm going to me winning, but now we have 4%. Ya we are obusumsumino. Who mobet me winning? This is the question Pratt asked him, and he laughed it off. Munkoche interview no mubi. Yawaha yanke bin shemu. And you flyer kakra kebi. Adanya yeshia berime bi ewo Galilee. And Jesus came from Jerusalem to Galilee to be baptized. Oh, mami, I feel. I feel. I see Jesus. Ofri Galilee no buy to be baptized because no person are born again Christian. Born sema semono. You who flyer say a Christian concept. Eddie ama Kennedy Japan. Me modie me ye Christo ninti na meni aje because my Bible tell me say okra ba akọ sesa osuru di ehrusie okra ba akọ esesa osuru edi ehrusie enu nti oka say ye be ye prayer yi ama no e na eye me de na me say adentia sana yesi osofo bi de El Bernardo se El Bunado se hwan bi abesha nkom so obedi president di afedi e woji Yesu di woji nkom shedi. Isn't that scary? Afedi e Kennedy Japan so woji Yesu di wafa Yesu se ne kra na dwenkwa meshia beri mebi waka mesuma sem a chere mi e bacho e for me president for no wan bacho momoa. And then Kennedy Japan came all the way from Ascendompim to be baptized. Or per se a bonus. They said they are so poor, almost some come woman yabrons and woman yatrophobia because they are some come to the amano. So be winning Tafid or Jim come shady. Into one man churches one or so about obey woman in our sorry no. I fed your Jom come shady. So he has come all the way from Galleria to be baptized. You say, oh, you're honest. The honest person now, Okojina ho, Ekachira mo say, Sebio predia son. A very honest man. Adia way I ko idie. Eye in kabum and a washe. Onipa no pen kabum no. And now I can say, should I even show this message? Okay, we're internal anyway, so the mommy keep away. Yes, I bet you your plans in the top. Only panel to your passing, you know. Oh, yeah, sorry, we are. Also, a class of Aqua Casa, actually, delegate for Wasakra. Papa could do as a qua, who said, Ayana, a you for be back, a omo bo jamano, omo bema jamani at the idea. And could I be bo jama where Nimua na honorable bessin? And about cook pen and was them. Equoka say we all could cry and to mano. Sana papana or ya honest, no. Wamake and Nimune de Atoho. Into what you only na utie. What ya konyanu suni na enu no to one katana no popo boy we your mommy chance fire me fire boy we pa yo wakwa sorry dem o de ne kra amenyame Kennedy beje Mike ya na obi kan na samu atira hwe obi anya obi awa ha o wo se upewe we so upewe na de be say obi anya be man chi obi anya be man chi obi na hwe da bi kra de and now de so we jimi a hia me anim o da bi there be asokwa sem na me kan you obi a wo presidential candidate here di na we do sika organize sebio meetings a delegate for mechia na we see obi akoka asem na anya wo denti no obi a wo president here di yende watade nkuta na ko bobo boy no abonte ho se boy ni se wa jimi a on hia wo anim ho ai MPP delegate da ben ya MPP delegate da ben ya na we would na ko UN. Now, Ebia, government for be and now one president to be a me, you talk to fuck shit, man. Come outside. I beat you blue. I'm black bet. President. Dang. Now, what's that? This one we delegate for some fans so MPP crana yet. Now, we just actually it's way the man MPP. I didn't say I'm coupon ever. Ishona, me see the year me one say, me Mr. Canada be organize you, Mr. Kakom. The man was willing to trash or no one gathering no, just to speak his mind to somebody keke. Na Yankas Kennedy the kuku do, and until a whole president pili munyima tadi nkuta memo bon yenya wo na kwa field wo se boy ni se we jimi a onhia we anim ho onhia no ma yeden Honorable Kennedy delegate na onhia we anim ho se we jimi a no onhia we anim ho na yeden mu ko no muti da bi omra na monko MPP edi yan sika ben yan 5,000 ben Kennedy sika ben edi yan hwan ya obi a wode ne kwa candidate say wono aka bibi mo obi na such a person me ba ho obi aka say manya udenti Kennedy say ye mra bonten na ye odi is also ye foolish boy ya share me anim wo na me no settle no ha na obi an say ma bo okasa na nanom aye omukwasere omuso omumetena agro na ase we are no afaha ehema for na we are no afaha utie ehema for na no afaha na we are no afaha afi delegate for no na mase na ayi sabe eba mere wa kakra omo ye delegate eba aye no na omo na mase na menu me yankwa wa me yankwa na papa we do be ho ana ode ntokwa aba ha enu nti na sokwa de ya set man wa maso se mebo asokwa for me ka se mebo Internet said the coordinator no was to kwano or sign ye community broadcast say Andre nam be see enti no Honorable Kennedy campaign and me amaso asokwa but o say na 4 p.m. opamucho wa amomra na mometie no ye gada dodo ne ma ho no wo de wabufuo say no na kire say ukuku edu nti wakoka nkwase asem na you na nkoka malafaka me think kamote one day mo bete Ghanaian president getting a fist fight with another president because Omobeka BBC the beba BBC for beba be report CNN beba beka na wa be fie na ebisa nsa na ken e ba ne saying me omobuo me come puno pa hey daddy there be ye ni president sa nyamfa kuma fi sa fa ni president dia open kwa. Yes, you're honest. Into me pacho P no ne di PhD no. P no a pool. Ena H na abeka on honest no Mr. Munchenyi na monye no him. Into yenya pool him. Yes, it no so a discipline. Now I will start off with Mame Osayasari, a very, very brilliant lady. I love her and her submissions. I like how oppressing NDC for 9 anyone will come our parliament. But look at this. Okopo aduma trisho no so. And Okan say Kennedy a discipline. And he can bring discipline to the party. Okay. Without getting any personal. You cannot be a disciplined person when you yourself is not disciplined. So when you're disciplined, on to me, indiscipline will be hard. Because people won't take it serious. But your discipline and I'm about. Every country, every group has rules and regulations. And members are urged to observe these rules and regulations. In other words, to be disciplined and stick to the script. Okay? As a disciplinarian, as I say, will be able to me dimraso. Untumi nkasa me dem ye discipline oba wo de wonni mraso. Wo no de wo akoma mu ne akoma ebeba na woka. That is not discipline. It's discipline na me chire mu. That is not discipline. My discipline is only when I'm shouting at people or when I'm degrading people. Not just me a discipline. No, that's not discipline. Honorable Sayasari, a disciplined person must first discipline themselves. They must be disciplined in order for the rest of the pack to follow suit. A man who uses his anger, judge attempt. Now, court to contempt. Yes, you are a discipline. Obia ne party, obia ni mwa obuno party mra on fan yejuma cause Article 4 say Men ko jina baby and party no asembone. The Mr. Discipline man and they say na koma ba ne koko aba. Entiam people for more cron for we last time around you are gone already. Ekutia MPP, the constitution, their oye no ne their oye no. Nen samwa oketano ekutia your constitution na ye de MPP no. And so you say oye discipline. Discipline if you never. Ne discipline in the saying. Say or tiati and crofo. Or boss or throw. And no discipline, patron, your discipline. A disciplinarian must be able to discipline himself. Sabi, there will be when you fear there. I will not even like to go into. But Sawuka so person the president here. Leadership by example. How have you been able to keep your house in order? Utiwe Obama me bako NJBA Obeba life Obebo kola Abetina life Usro krase Ubekan wansem Obeba beteto poto. You cannot even tame your house. Yet you say you are disciplined. Where is the discipline coming from? A disciplined person does not talk anyhow. Utie. A disciplined person. A disciplined person cannot say it's or you're disciplined when they cannot tame their house. Me a discipline, but my house is in chaos. So outside gentility, home cry. Is that what he wants to tell us? Is that what Ghanaians want to tell us? Obi or your discipline, Odi Mraso. Say Obi or not, say me nimbrano so, me nimbrano so. Dia me penoma yama me say, how disciplined are you? Utuwe. Oh, yes, give me the maize bell. Hey, chair, and the girl will say this. Not me say Ghana for Mama Yema Yenin now. Especially MPP delegate for Mama Yeni and now. On mayor president na a candidate na Kurano. Oba rally a sena okasa na otina yeneda osishia na nim hona monko. Na sebe uditimi ahye nensa. Eno de hama na be shootri mekum. Mutie me pa. A disciplined person must be somebody who follows rules. A disciplined person is not tyrant. Said you no be kan eno kwa na eko. Ye pobi mana be ye president. Now let me teach a bit. Me try de ache. Let me do some small, bare 2 minutes teaching be, and I will let other people come inside and we discuss this. When you are talking about being a disciplined person or being obia a show as a disciplinarian, and you obia when you asem etrese obia. Wo hia ni kra so wutumi kasa na yen sikafo. Me kan se sikani be dia dia hia ni na koto. Hello. Hia ni no se ubedi aba, hia ni na de ne kokomuti be kwa koto aba de ama. Na wo ka kire hia ni se wo ni skent won fa na no mu kankan tena baabi na mo asikafo mo nsa. We are joking. We are joking as a party. Ye bu Fabio enipa na edo so wo party ni mu na omo na ebi ni yensem no ye bu omo animtia. Ye bu omo animtia na ye wi a ya beka tro mo se mo mu niska entimi na mo ska fa vote ma me na me medi uso na nka ukosoro bi vote a se be ye hunahuna no obi a ukosere ni nsem ade ye hunahuna no ye de hunahuna na eko but osi o ska enti ye nya no na ne sika nye bibia This is a man who cannot tame himself. Emotionally, he's unintelligent. His emotional intelligence is bankrupt. Bankrupt. There's no emotional intelligence that he has. Adintia. Say your father said by your president here. Can't for the muntia. Uti. Can't for the muntia. Say your father said by your president here. 1. You go to the office with rules and regulations. In a typical example, Papa Nanado. Nanado dia kuku edu o twa Nanado nani eden Nanado ani eden. Afi Nanado be di president ya na papa ekura de ye huni ye. Eno oba ye wontumi nchi obi a, eno eba ye wanchi obi a, eno wanchi obi a, eno nchi obi a. Hey, Obisa, I'm looking husband, sir. And Pacho, I say I'm looking handsome on. Me that say she love DM me, that's why. Nana don't chiobia, Nana do we dear hamo. Adentia. Because Nanado eba in office now okono emra den emra wo. And intima mujana Kennedy bodu Kennedy nebetumi ayese me pato office why emra wo when this one Google what impeachment is. You be impeaching no. Jimmy na onipa ne say akoda ye no hu dwan sam onipa o si obo and say akola ne say no ti o. Akwa say joke bi ana mitie. Na abrantie bi say o say okotwempona kakra. Na akoya bano abanoma. Akola na kofa sekan. Na akola sebi epese ono de sekan no ewo papa no. Papa no kokanya akola na sosum. Okoka tere no ma na no se hwe me ba ne de sa o. Akola ne de so ama no kwa ma na mfa sekan na wo a obesu. Kennedy die ni bi no. Kennedy die ni bi no say delegate uni mpefe say ye nsi bi da say obi say ono de wanya de opa o de wo bebo opposition. Ampa o de wo opposition. Na no kura de o si obegumu kura mama ye say electric boogie. CPP or betitimo kura mama ye say CPP. Asamu ayen kentia obi party Kennedy aka onamabonti o free. Waka ni free. Asamu obi kan Bawumia ni pedu kura koka ebe ya ntokwa no Kennedy di o kan ye say bon say perfume. Yes. Onu kwa de do bi aye. Your political party, Papa when you be boneda, only the beer party na and bonnet or do opposition. The beer obi atia Kennedy nine so Kennedy power one fi and a Kennedy tiatia Kennedy winning yet and a Kennedy and the beer will be a Kennedy bonnet. The beer will be in the bonnet. The beer. Kennedy di oba untimi nkwa adwuma late o kwasia one ka tonso so obi kwa adwuma late ya president adwuma say obe correct say nipa no president need to mean say obe bo obi assume because nipa na late and on to me so yinadi because there is query. You give the reasons why in tia we then we absence and answer we be adwuma late. It is allowed. Yene radi Yesu Kristo boy no onim nienti a so we bie adum bie guwa e to ne de ade a wo de be den wo de be stre bon fate no ma be ka trem say me de me fa asem ncho me de so wo sabe wo ya me background na ojimi a me tu me na ya wo me butu no bia say me ye discipline Kennedy wunya nkopon no obo wo kra no nim say wo ye nipentu be fom. The God you serve, on himself back from into a creative window, be say, Yaja was through the hunto, a do baby or fire bonnet chain, Adentia, cause we a nipa over from. Yes, you know, Papa, where the off-man fan to it, and not less of what could do Jimmy, where Jimmy and your politics. And na sa sotro na obon Ken City media no on to me ko bon presidency because emra ne didi ade emra ne didi president ye nimra na so ya fra bibi impeachment entimu amon nam na ye Kennedy akukwe dupan ono ne betimi de discipline ben mo be mama se adada mo na Kennedy ba wentimi anya politician ya sa na akufu adubai wentimi anti obia na Kennedy de no ha ya mo wanwa papa ne de na me gene sanka ne kukwe Catherine, I love you papa ne de na me gene papa ne kukwe duo na de wadada waji vote kwa on to me mama ma ye nye sa mistake we ebio what comes out of a man defines him. Na Beyawan Semi Felix appear. I'm a communicator. Makomi Krum Cape Coast. Me market. Thank you. Me market. Those giving me gifts. God bless you. Me market. Me person me te MP before idea. Edema market to me no. Na NDC for to Koloma chifu so do machine se besu. Na at the papa ni free education na ne all the economic ya mpesa meka no. Ya the Kennedy voice ya odi aba o se ye fairly economy my fault and MPP for fairly. Na ye bo. Why no be to me aye den? Obe to me a convincing is on metwaba and farmer. Sure, and Cramo for the almost some fata. Cramo the other number almost 2 about mount. Ye anima quedina Nima. Many animal Cramo for no. Moody idea ye, moya phone, Cramophone now, moya foolish. You don't deserve to lead. So vote for Kennedy and Japan. On no ya Kenny or Sanya Christo ni there be. Traditionally through Christo, because I thought that Obodia, I thought I saw the Bible never answer it near the end in a year. You mean or you have caste, religious have caste. Not said you said never quit dinner and you wale. Yes, madam. Wale, you never quit dinner wale. A tiny do obey me to say wale ni fun to me so wale. I put on dawa for you put on omon to aba ma dawa for you yate. Kennedy wini ya mo amwo no for na mo ye dawa ni na mo ye ntafo mo de mo di president ye ntimo fa ma me Kennedy Japan. Yeah, me de me ya Kenny ntime fata se me di ade. Na wale ni na fanata de so koto aba de ama Kennedy mo me ya dwene na ho MPP for me ya dwene na ho. You shouldn't give this party to this man to destroy it the way he wants to destroy it. Or so do bebo position or the wa badada. Or do bebo position or the wa badada. They say akaso obe say no, and that is what he's doing. Now, all catch attending to me, your president, no, not penny the onuna Jimmy, I got to about second day, Japan remedy president. Finally, now, Mete Mokola, Mete Ho Central Market, Mete Akuse Market, Mete Pon Katamanso. Mete Bono East, Bono West. Eja ewoho. Me koye MPP campaign. Na Oma started the enuma shame. Uma me baku, papa baby, epidemi, mahama. Hey, ebi asata nkra no me de yi na eba. Esi edun ketia. Nti na Oma started se kwa ni se kwa hini ni, se kwa chiame, se kwa, esi edun ketia ni. Ye wie ya no me de ashim. Na mo makra de. And member ni eni munyansa team ntia nanka mo ye ne mo dakra ni am free masebakra. It's so disgusting, man. Hey, no communicators na mo say yemfa Kennedy mrane last time ne ye bo a wo be defend ne say Nyankopon abode Boba specially say ne machine or the man no eduru na watwi bi a machine anka se clean no ho enu tie se sa na watwe no emfa ho nko bi a na body ni ntumi nya den enkle Onyankopon so de kosua asise ye nuanom mmai sebi eyem a release na se ebre bedu se release na only oba no koda. It doesn't matter how clean or how whatever that lady is. That substance no say babon thing. Sometimes I na bi no modwen say ayo de pua ye wo mo de ayo de pua e no wo ho utie dia omo friend can die so one e no wo ho. But naturally no engine is security something as oba ovulate na one ne da pa mo fanche we that's me ya kolabon kakra mpacho a oba ovulate na so one ne da omo friend krimu utie bonasa ice cream bi aba ho kakra aba sebe obema no ho kakra sa na tie because wom na watu ade apie e na release it naturally no oba ovulate a one ne da definitely BB 1 or 2 be better ebeba out natural na oba bisi a wo ye delegate be ma na wo koye campaign amane ne say yen ne enim nyansa yen me ma no ene enim eno kra ya temdidie ma na ma 1 be ma wo mu ma ene emedi mo so said the into ska will be a factory now factory no be biaye Messi communicators now must say how are we going to defend that? So we dina ho only a before ma bekasa. Now better na voice na machire. Ye mema ye ne enum nyansa ntia. Na kanya nsam anka ye beka no. Because ye no moda eniama kure free maseba. It's so disgusting, man. And so sorry na okwo one time Jesus Christ. What? Yeah. Why what? It is the guy that factory why there. Nti mana sebi o me ma mo factory me bi o ade tantan free mu aseba ne de o ma oba de a obekwa akotu ne din kene de Japan utuei udwa ho safo hene ena mo ma bebre ayi omo se na nsen kura no wa wo campaign baby na nsen a won na mu kakra sa no akwo wo campaign baby nti so omo wo campaign baby ne ma wo de a Kennedy pe nyanso de free o ma seba de yemfentwi manim Mr. Kennedy tabe yan nisko nanso me ga bi a me fa bi a correct you ugurabo say yes system ni to da kra na I will say to me nim man no so say de na nyame de show mo ho me nim ase nyankopon bo ma we special bi be man na ni den e hon kwa de okoya no aye mre de si na I will say correct to me tigu by force and then you see you mum man in tia na yemfa omase endidi omatem first na ye fiaso as nigga ana so ko ana the sister fia nyame ada roma yankase ama ne chenwa icha enti na sin so ko bio ye say trace bu ache ho kankan no enya kankan bio ene mesbel ho fon no ne ho nya fon bio ene de ma ni na mo meje oba bi awo Ghana bi aye na woda bibi tantan bi free waseba obi osi person ye presidential candidate not someone walk on. How are you going to defend that? Ye come mama ye nka na matem he gira na papa no he say he's coming to open job eno osi obebi adwuma Kennedy so obeden osi obebi adwuma mahama nka so obebi adwuma adwuma no wahu bi Ekufu adokro ba yo de one day so one fact to buy mo say adwuma no mu ono aboye nim dia ofa de na adwun san kamo esika for de kamo de ankamo no yinum na nka ebo ayi delay no mo na nka ejinem na me na me nim say so ayi sebe uni ye ni na ba bigot wo be fa nchin ni bi Honorable, a draw the so called a contempt. So Pegala and da be free na se madia and your contempt. This is a man our ma or ma as children. The free Masaba is so disgusting. Because of pedia for Kwakutenum top no also chin na acha se odi. Afi na sabe what do anu kokan wie na we enchin wo mu a oba beka se oba bia ho kankan. Oba bia asebon. Me dia me oba bia ni wa me na akọ oba na asebon. Me ni oba bia nkọ ran oba na asebon. Me nchi abi kurada. Nti wo dia sa wo dia kwanchan no be fa ne sa na de bia no de nchene na be keka wa no sa. Me pato fa medidi ya ma me no atem. Mesremo. Enfa ma medidi ya ma me no den wo mo atem. Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia or say delegate for somewhere ya na de bia mo kan say ye didi agam meboa or say o ma didi agam aban ko obi antumi fa solution mba. Dr. Bawumia we na somewhere o kan say said ye be ya aban ba ye nidi nyawo no ye be ya 10 appointments per each constituency. Said ye be ya every constituency in Ghana bia we MPP bia no mu benya 10 appointments. Dey dey wo munie. Enyo no na ekotu so appointment ne dey ama wo. O se mu na munim nkrofo a mo ne omo grassroots fo mu na munim omo wa ase ho. Ah mo somo mo se wo mo nkode ade mra wo betumi akode de aba. Mo ma me mu 10 na me fo mo nsema ben. Said ye be ya the Moabi say ye ko police say ye ko he ye dim say ye we MPP for mabunu na say yetumi ye den e fa o adwuma o say ye database adentia because database na ebe boa ama ye hunu every MPP ni bi owo constituency ya na adwuma obetumi aye so we hairdresser we mason onye ne kenten opaya abo ye wo ho ayi enu hunti ye kuta data no. Say hairdresser adwuma bi na ebe pia yenim say ye kọ constituency wo okponwura ye benya MPP for ma mema o ye hairdressers. Say carpenter ye benya bi odwene ho sa wiere na o se da bi o delegate ti ha MPP no yes ye besi community center e ama constituency no na ya the contract na koma say be Kennedy Japan. Because on one man contract, or be timo to be cast a rough. The other contract number no confer Ghana for Mponye, or so a confer India for Munamunkosi Community Center. No. Into our constituency or no, when Yasa projects and who be BND. Bawumia say, there be Yemfa community budget number. Said the Abeya, it's say you kuta data, you're messing for. A carpenter for ni omo ewo ho nyina no sabi omo yensa no djuma wo no ye wo mu data nti sa community center no se ye besi a yemfa contract ne mamu amowo constituency ho na mo amfa mo carpenter for because mo wa carpenter for ho se fibo di ho no mo wa carpenter for mo mason for ho nti Bawumia say Mummo modern first our contract no enko from ho. Now 1 year ye mason, 1 year crew dance, 1 year ye painting, 1 year ye electrician, 1 year juma ye den aye. Estan says you can neighbor huntino. What about when some penny for now more executive one, and you know 10 buckets and say you 2 buckets. And I had 8 buckets, nearly 2 buckets. I say, and 2 million to book a crack, and did you we near the bad part of it, but me can't dress it, who bet me at the tobo crack. Into Dr. Bawumia, catch say, Sanyama waiting for Fanabra. Onantia, you know, say we can never get somebody like Bawumia. Papa ni is so solution oriented. Kadi Onantinantia, Udie, Onantinantia. I know who say delegates for Nibi, we are say stroke at tenensa, we almost say order them, we also wayare, uni obi ansheno, or sadia, yemfa welfare, emra for more. Delegate for yemam welfare. Said the beya. Said delegate to be nine contract. Delegate to be who coaching now. It's say you have to for 2 hours. Our welfare and we huntino. You bet to me a come when you be the abuas are constituents. Me say, Mon fan coach me start here 9 yen yano. Where ye just say ya name ni who the pass whatever. Yes, the young two and now young Kofa and Jesus come from Jerusalem to Galilee to be baptized. And no one and a mabu above a mabu. Maybe. And that the oil in your moon chiming. Mamma Kofa props and I'm went to me at my and no one the oil in and I can be a Japan after 24 years in Parliament. Wadani Odi for Michael. And oil Kurano. Hey, be on some na idea. No way be not the cacrasso. Tafreches a boo man. Hey, honorable way the way a mamusin piabeyao. A you sin up your bayani a day. We may buy me to me, and one in ye. And that dear one nam. And what they are, what done yes. What they are, anointed delegate for some new man, says so about obey. Nanka ukoi na wo de Canada Japan ni companies na wo mo ye wo yere no wo de anka wo mo oyere ba akokọ wo koi wan fe bi anko e na wonam e na delegate we na abehu na ba wonsem e na no okọ kire pone ho ba bi o hwia de ni say yo na em say delegate fo ni bi ya na abro wo mani so na ode ne nsa bot wan kakra na em sanka amount ode ma no edo so kakra e chensa e wa papa egbu afu. Oh, so I'm sure we agreed. Me ba me my appointment. Hey, say, Papa no all year now watch it no. Akobro so enti o mo bi appointment. Cause only pani agreed. And na Kennedy now. Ana ayi sabe. All promises and ponchi bin. Ya di be biscuit. Yeah, wow, biscuit we. Eyamo ponchi bin ya. En ponchi bin. Obamodin de go awiemu a na ye gregre ye wi ane de asitire kakra fa ho upon cake upon chips are you ready obi anko wi bi ke say won nam de obehu bi o de beye bibi agisa Kennedy ehu say we go ati o we pra no bo ano a o hia sebi etumi pu awuro oh ade we kra no eye yi o te unya pa match so me be gibom na de ho ande nim say match se unya pa de bobo mfa ye mu a e be gibom. Yede nchini beye pito. Yede agbelima beye sabe yensa. Enembre mu de aye. Afe ni yekotu banche. Yede atwi agbelima de akonikanika akoyam. Ye yam wi a ye bechimu nsuo no e de aye alcohol. Na wo ahoni mu nsanom no. Memfa sa de ne say ya de papa me be ma example. Ghana folk of us abanche alcohol ni bi ba ye nyina. Edi ane ye fe no omo fre no stone samokai. Bi no mo friend stone onu me ya na sabi uti pao banchina na ye de ye enne de Kennedy nam ene o ka kira wo so oh oba ye de banche be ye sabi yi ye de ameko e be ye pep student enne mremu ye de meko be ye pep student meko dent ye be ye meko dent amamu wo bi namu a wono pe the real things about the delegate abrabo no wadani delegate for na ina he fansa bra kakra say da say yo de we me ankasa me ba meet me ayu we meet me aye Dr. Bawumia say manamra on make part ni mo Dr. Bawumia nyina ne ba bi anka say because say we am support me ntimi ne nya adwuma Debbie onye vindictive because onim say nya brain na no benya no ho ana de ono hwehwe And as a president, you must be somebody who listens. And you could draw the president. No. How are you going to have Council of State and Canada Japan presidency? Council of State, because I know the Anakuma China, no person or the Ghana. So what becomes of the Council of States? What becomes of the advisors? What even becomes of cabinet meetings? It's not worth it because their president Japan person or obey into their cabinet more can you would come on to more any person who cast our cabinet. Obama yere chire kasebi. Mede manusi. Obama yere. Or chire kasebi. Or say when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. That is who they are. Then can't tell so best oh any man time or best and baby. Say baby Edwin. Second day Japan. Any so idea so because some generally as soon as that own share anyone no more. No me into Yanamunsi. Aha. And I'm a submission and never tomorrow person mocas and my patron request na me famo. Now into me started. Maybe. Oh, baby, me chow down, make chow the ever call. Oh, yeah, collabone. Me chow and sound palm and then yeah, on train. Me chow and sound. Sister Ellen, sorry, me pacho. So why you ready? Obey to me on my contribution. Now, yet to me, sorry, program so. And you'll be a opesa who join me and pacho do the request now. Why now? Yeah.
Good evening, I'm surprised to see you here.
I don't come but Embra meant me and ma Embra minya little problem with you. Na many wa flooding to no semi corner we are from some plumbers ebe who adwuma wa ha ma me enu nti antere na me dia hwemu no say Embra de na man ye na ma ye ne ne.
Oh, okay. If you have
no problem. You didn't have about.
I'm a my fear for and I have phone in a memo.
Yeah, Joso.
I mean, no more. Sir, Uber the beer, we have 72 people currently on the call. But earlier on, you do bear 113, 114.
Beautiful.
Ain't see, you're Number one, update. Dr. Bawumia Ashanti region.
Nice.
Yeah, Katei Ora Aswate. Yeah, Katei. 18. Why 4 constituencies in it? So far, there it's been excellent. In the Ashanti region, for delegates, MPP delegates, more Dr. Ramo Hon and ne. Ojene fell. Yamin Shadow. Also, if you are channel call all balance, so please get ready. When you're ready, the man on our back. When you are no agent, say, you and I, say, I agree, Dr. Bawumia, and the maybe he say, I want me, Bonnie at the tram, and say, Mobile Margin, the moon I can see. Now, Uchian Sama Apostle. Now, Oshania Apostle the past 6 months. I will send it, media me, who is send your competition a year. And your competition, I echo. Omo competition. Omo when you are brace omo competition. Sa growing. Come na Japan. I do too. And I bring a champion. Omo one day omo competition. Omo ni Mr. Doctor Ediomweni. Omo ni Mr. Doctor ye senior. Nanso omo come asem. Bia na delegates almost show niema. Yamema yenkwa after Dr. Bawumia no almost be opportunity. No almost waba me de sana mi gulu. But papa we na ubona semi you can semi your ono ne de na competition. Me de na ya hoya. Etrimodin aburo e na beyi. Ti mami san bobiu. Ahoya etrimodin aburo and a baby.
Correct.
Only the Alexander. And I know no one. Oni na chidi fo ni nyina ase ni suban no. Onya fa bag so akodo ni ne pe no aye say ndisi ni. Wunu bi ye papa asem bi ye ni ne ho. Onya fa ne bag join ni ndisi pe na na je no as a contamination about him. A junior crop who to be a assembly, on your castle was a camp now, Penabro, Abenny, a Trimodin, Abenny, Nibby Papon, some Nabasa, and Papun. And yes, can explain to me how. Would you make snatchy bob pop? It can one more ponic, as I P1, send me the party opposition, the party opposition. No would be a opposition of Rampa. No, I say, yeah, Abasi and Trabamo. So we already see in what they are for. You are not people what they are.
See a Jimmy.
No, you need to join the party.
On one account.
And to say something on what you are for, you need to say a penny. In what you are for, you need to say a penny, yeah, what you are for you. And here, penny, 77 Yaman in your answer. I'll bet you a lady and what you are for your answer. Say a petunia quatia, I'm a baby. And man, I want people, me, I'm a cabino. Me, my date, some president. That should be a cabinet meeting over Pierre Castle and Deku. When no for say, your friend say, deal on the mammy.
And I want to know me bizarre. Sister Ellen, sorry, want to know me bizarre, Papa no, Onya who ana, and I say Onya who physical. Hey, and I want pa. Oh, because Uncle would say, I will send you as you say, Uncle Becca or the Bay America, Becca say, way, yeah, America, we would turn it to Bawumia. Or the Bay America factory. Or the body baby, madam. I do say, my prayer, what I say, and you want people. Yassi, we are president to create the woody at me. Yeah, I am a young woman being said, Bessie. This is the best fear as the abundant. Papa, when every president or the best fear, so did he and Yaya and the Kiano Diatom. A Jonia president, a Ghana former Kenyan, when did you man or Ghana for you? Already, why, yes, so I am only a person to come now with it. I say no what yes, the abundant. If you ever show you an opinion, you need to go president, take a problem. If you say a president, I put it in the area. Yes. And you bet you need a new Burkina. And yeah, if you say you're president, I hope I say Burkina president, or no cancer, you need to. If you back who I am here, back why you bolo, back or back what you do with them. I do bet you need Ivory Coast, may I put you both them down to question them. If you say I'm president in Yakoma, I hope I say Ivory Coast president, some motherfucker. If you think Africa had to Ghana, yeah, junior one, or the Subai one way, this Pierre Apple, or the free Africa and West Africa, not the international line. Yeah, I catch up or Kayana would at them. Obeko UN, Obeko Shia president, to be a president, I can point and also where a typical example of a Penia or behavior or better form. In line, throwing tantrums. Where your presidential tantrums. Is that what we want? Musa in the bar, president, the crash will be poor, and this is 4 times. And someone want to come when you know what they train. Can you imagine? Someone come from Maui. Then this is for a near the radio station, near the people, near the education, near the sound system, near your announcement. At somehow kind, near the book. Some will try Bama can get Japan, some more can you. There will be a hard. So elections, I think the Nanka, I see a chairman maybe 16 days more. Yet me a managing a but some be all kinds. Let's see a answer. Sabi, part night, Timuno. And you're no quan and again I touch it. So no, your senior in Kaifo. So as a part name in any. In the way you call counterpart, Professor from Pomp, that's where I'm going to my name who said, oh, started by who said, and Kokra one in the Ibun sound like and you was at TPP. How many never? Now, who's at Kennedy? At Kennedy, about California. At the Ibun some Mama, Omuya, at the Bawumia Casa Wizard,
Team we are so we are baby bones, some of you when you Bushia, when you get Sanko when the word Bushia, I am Pinima Manti and Mapa one year. You want to pay near two. That began before you did. The young couple, why you let us first year we are as I said MP before nothing. That's our Papa for penny for baby bones some way. MPP who told almost seems to buy a MPP, Mamma Yam Rantian, and for crown on that 2 woman, Common Baby Bullsan for Common Space. Common Space. I declare, would you want and this MPP in 10 elections to sorry pet in a sample for with.
I did be a
minister, for form rational. I don't quiet swan, it's on 8 conference.
Papa Jasco.
When you grow you battle, ain't your nose,
Papa Jasco.
Ain't your nose, Baba.
Anane.
It's a quiet sympathy, yet. If you fly and you're moting, would you want yeti? Sanko for when you would have trip in Nippon waking up well, or you pay it in your mental, Nippon no which me, Gina. Said the tradition is no more with you too. Sanko for when they carry on. Who are meant to be all ever catch it in your face? Yaminia, don't petty first year. We have to address young party elders way.
Yes.
And the problem before I didn't have a presidential advisory committee.
I.
And then 91 years. And then on one country. So Papa wait to me and so young cat and you got including on no the back. I tell you, General Naman is 40.
I
can't want for Ghana. I think the General to be a channel. Yeah, yeah, today, yeah, pet. Yeah, cry and you're with your party with your Debbie. Yame Buana had to swing near Twaba Pie, between you, Dr. Bawumia, as I say, young people, or be a under 60 years, I will MPP. But yes, say you're sorry, near catch and cocra with a yes.
Enough is enough, yeah.
A yes.
Oh, yeah.
Now, my be.
Ade.
Would you have a party the moon to Cacrabia as a Samu Babacasa? As a Samu Babacasa, that Professor from was the one that can.
Obianca, no.
Why not want to be?
Yes, about Bawumia campaign.
5 years, a 4-year program.
Obianfreno.
What is that? If we can get a phone cry to walk it as what I want to do.
I'm only doing that.
Why not, friend?
Obianfreno.
Sorry, I got my radio so. I can't some. And now I say to Augusto Tekan. Let's see, now, memoir 16 days more.
Yeah.
Now, say, yeah, as I say, a new committee. Who here now, Papanum, your committee near Papanum Kaka. Near Catchom say, yes. So, I'm one year, you job of kind for fans, and say, people, a job of kind of way, no matter that, more than you're being for quite no.
No, I'll be coming there right now. No, from here, just after these two people, no. We are all coming to Ras Media. Why? We are coming to Ras Media, so be rest assured. Me patriot here for Mama me me commercial ke to ebi na fe Mr. Marcus ne white clefs to me mre mo bi. Me patriot mo hwe number ya egu me screen so na. Last Monday, many mudi in Komobi say Felix Apia political zone. You're starting yende page mu American saying old my Mr. This time you empesa your campaign by just kasa keke. You perceive to me present be Edema Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Enunti many nuanom other networks aka ye ho abomu a ye gigiska e de abom. SKB Kahon, Ras Media Kahon, Diva Show Kahon, RD Kahon, Gab Media Kahon, and Kwekwa Beku is also part of it. Mesremo, number Yeguwe 0245 016 711. Mesreo, Kakrebi a Ubenya Biano, Fako, Namun screenshot to Infantre, and as a reference, in a political zone. O send there. Now reference why in the political zone because almost me patron me person marry. Why? Me supporters are made me chiache erudite na show me no me fias kapanom me sramo we dia mama mama why? Because my test and crophobia in Kenya 2000 Ghana crowd dada. page back when 2,000 Ghana, and also mesremo momwame na felisapia how there's a 4,000 crown na mobile to me 4,000 you crown na mobile to me mo famwame mo diaspora no so no yebesremo we number na ebeko nipa no direct edin a ebeba Isaac Kwache ana Isaac Kwache mesrew mama mama why Krofa media mpacho mo de kwa na mama na akoye omuka reference na ye political zone why me pamuchopi mesremo target momwame 100 Ghana 200 Ghana 300 Ghana 5,000 Ghana 2,000 Ghana what I say $1,000 $500 $300 $200 dia mu benye biara mesremo mama mamenwe na mewi amanim begu ase manu tokro de nkwada yi na beton me mesremo momwame na me de no nkwana ni mehu se penny de penny mesremo a number ni bio 0245 016-711. Mr. Omumu number no 0245 016-711. Oh, shame with YouTube ni Facebook and then that's it. Me patcho sika we emba me Felix me ho direct Mr. We are fan koma campaign penny debi Mr. Mo. That's not what we are doing. We know you're discussing in our share envelope. We say kufu. Not yet the hand the doctor say. Social media fire what TikTok, Facebook, ni YouTube. Ya kan ye ho abomedin a mebobo ye. Dia yetumi agege a ye pese ye de be den ebeboa o campaign no. Because my campaign have been on it and easy. And easy sometimes someone na momutumi short ska, believe me, I know what I'm talking about. It mess political zone. Mamu ngumanimu ase that the no kore. Na minim say this time so be ya mam. Intimi sre 0245 016-711 Isaac Kwache. Isaac Kwache. More US no so be the Zell and also yes sister Unity Abuaje and EGT me we fin the number no na ochina me ba cause ochina political zone angasa nti ochina se me ba me de no so betudwa nti momwa na entumi mpia enko anim se Marcus pato fa kakrama na entumi sorry ne program no so me da ase.
I think start here in Shian committee finina na yankade MPBC service be able to know first no my argument was on competence. The candidate if you want to talk of competence, political experience, exposure, Dr. Bawumia comes tops. Na jina honorable bank an argument can have some more in your but some element in our party we push the argument beyond competence. Now what they are tribal. On into Wama Gano Finina, you think what because Raffle is more of your who me there. Dr. Bawumia and Casso no one as a person. So people deep before no one time the man. I can't be with your batasi. So pay a arrogant to that can be Japan. Na yar for home. Na ya decriminalize now. No will be batasi. Will be an argument for no battle. Na papa and Hanu Suban Punti. Na coffee want to Abanama. So pay on ye pacas of rough. One na Sabi. All would be no and I put on post one day Nankasa already the tribal argument there. I mean, we are not letting the one better what to do. Is it Ghanaians who look at it and say no? Only the experience in them na or trade young woman and hoodwinking the party and gave you be better than us. But on a woman now, Sabi. If you name him, or what citizen, no contest in here. Oh, no, you bow. Sure, Dr. Bawumia, me the way of Chinamman to them. Now, Sammy Pan, Minya, the make exposure, no minima today. I gave you if you want. I'm a catcher on what I want to make. Ami. Na me, ni exposure, baby, I wait. None some walk catch me, I can retaliate. Na me, Debi amaka say Dr. Bawumia ono no go to me go MPP party no nya kini Japan. Because Pepe ono wa ba vice president. Ni nyimdi owo ni international exposure. So Dr. Bawumia ka do ni BBC only here interview today to say one bad thing about the MPP. That is the end. We're collapsing even international. But ono the man trying benefit no who can in Japan. All ne boku party. Pepe on them way on only Afroba crack because of Breno had them Afroba. This was still more time. She from Pong watching who I am vice president you were a minister. She chaos at the Bra party. Interministerial you whoop professor whoop no Lia Calamsi. You defended it. You justified and defended it. Dr. Bawumia as vice president. I didn't know you be a Galamsi. It's more problem. So on your turn, any guasi, should be your sister party. No more did the one way there. Maybe I think what I don't know how to declare. We don't have any option. We don't have any option. Say, Yankasa Yapede party no Gina. There's only one option. Now, Tijado is non negotiable because I wonder how Dr. Bawumia will win about. Now, MPP who to work a catcher. For example, Obi, we could, you know what, Obi mate into a dear uncle. Into young the Kennedy will win. MPP who to work or not. They're not in be Obi mate in the MPP people to Mako. One and only about Coca friend, don't make the mate. This year, the MPP for more panel, one sack. I can in a motion, one sack. In this year, now, one sack. Your friend not the mate, the area, wako. And you think this party will survive? No. You think this party will survive? Then you're not, I didn't see here, name about the name you the whole sample.
All right.
31st. Yen yinara yanko. Yakosha party name. Yakosha Dr. Bawumia. Na your party name NCA. Then woman no tell my sister Amakan. Abano what to we are or the youth are your party. Dam yam paying Fubina, Sabi. So they actually walk good day, or they actually walk good day. Paying Fubi or party man. Wakasa or the new Guasibra party to do. Now, there's one thing. Anytime bitterness takes over your life, intelligence becomes nothing. Anger, bitterness, it kills intelligence. Be on form at the end. Emma Barbashwa Mama, a conquest. Only Nanka, who professor, you wouldn't power. Masa, Ubi Bushian, in the field of medicine, Wababa professor, or in Papa. Yes, we yell. Not you know, in America. Don't want to read you that the way he has lost its bitterness. And the man in MP what say. The man they have outlived their relevance. And Dr. Bawumia, although he must be guided by that. We don't mean he should go and disrespect anybody. No. But these people, you can't use their ideas any longer. When ideas are ferment, it has become dormant, indocile. They have no relevance in modern politics. If you bring on board these people, they will collapse your government.
So Facebook and YouTube, I had a DBC, and then 3 hours. I had a DBC. Namea Domoa, or Chinamomrantemo, Miss Ramon, or Chinamo, more message, Mamo. Just before I sign out from you, and then answer TikTok phone in Amuntie, Yamo Amuntie, no, now I will close them off. Mewaha, and I'm more money, and the money say me call Ghana, me wo boy say, I'm bomb me whole buyer, me new monam as security and other stuff. Na ebinum nyame ada roma NDC ba ye Yafufe be security that was Jubilee House near the day. Now, me wa na me say me phone na boom. Me san can me the message in the battery. But on second thought, no, internal, to say me pe kwan ya me see the handle no. So Marcus, my boys are very vicious boys. Obi oni me wa Ghana bia, so we share me Ghana da. Wa we hu me Ghana, we share me de bia. Ma mu hu stadium or mu squad na ekuta me ame de bae. Ya no wedding into ye kwa na aboa ye ho. My friend be a couple of times, man fa. Ena oja me message. The message or the bae no maybe ready kakra. Me makame de chere de but me be ready na obi e hu. No how say your primaries is 31st, right? And I'm say yes, brother. No, say okay. I feel I'll say your man push me gear, make I roll out boys. We street talk. Huh? Tell me beside say who? And I'll say Ken. Ken, a Japan. Enim se obelusu eye abeya ebebe. Enunti baby a yenim se ho de omotwom mutan Dr. Bawumia be win no. O recruit boys ya. Apart from the state security, I mean, he's going to get, and if you don't know, I'm telling you now, Kennedy Japan will use from national security for boys. However, he's using street boys for the deadly stuff. And I bet Tom and nine so. Kennedy nimse okulusu. Now I hear no who say, Ebeka kakrana yes a year back in kaino. Nunti pa. Obe only see these boys no mama kuko the various centers no, and he's willing to pay for it. My catcher and say me panichowa we dear onya me sa papa we say or the next payment na ba apart from the or the brother no next payment or the baby and me sre no so the babu or the baba mumu so be in the bank so be in the check uncha picture na me fan come case I may build the home. Not into me fanya juma. Kennedy Japan is planning and has planned to unleash violence on the day of 31st. Yato abane do baby na ebe say ebe kaino. That is when these boys would be put to place. And that time we in our frame am more information, but more live in tea and I'm catching this my friend back. Now as someone and this neighbor and neighbor Sam say. What at all does Kennedy want? Mr. Marcus, Okas asked him, I will say, Gumi, who said, Ubianka Yabo, Passe could be bonnet. Or no crowd who said, the papa, and yet Akola or no Casabi street boy or no Sabi and comedy and Juma Sabre and Conco Casa or Bequa Koyako Diniska. But the boy asked me, what at all does Kennedy want? Why does he want to do that to your party? Sadly enough, most of these boys are Muslims. And his last words was that, I know this time my Muslim people are not going to give in. You people need to teach Kennedy Japan a lesson. Where ye Obia Kennedy ako born in a gang pass 31st. Akaka kra ye be kaya bano. Woman kuko places, no munko kosumia. And the security is not going to do anything. Say MPP for more doing send the police so that me part of forget it. Can
they need to be up and doing, especially when it comes to his security.
Security, yeah.
I mean, as a young boy, MPP. I remember me if he 97 or so. How comes it? I said,
how are Yakubu? How are Yakubu?
That was the first time young boy from Central Region. Guy no born no bane one. O fee ne card no pay no. I say be APP na make up but I want started to make fee.
Yes.
Dr. Bawumia said not now. Said Dr. Bawumia is a not now. Kennedy is comfortable bringing violence to his doorstep. I want to manage doctor. When you want to me, when you want to me, said Dr. Bawumia is a not Messi. Nimpa how are you what in about keep pushing? Yeah, I'm for me started a year. You wouldn't be that. And he said, oh, yeah. You're violent to a certain level, not important of not anyone away, Jumano, on the movie. Messi on the 31st. So you do me a argument the Kennedy will call recruiting against a not and they succeed.
Oh, Nigeria, it will not even happen. I mean, like the boys are, I mean, says scanning the budget, but no boy is going out there, no Muslim is going out there to do violence for Kennedy Japan. So no, say, obey to me, you saw me they are violent, but you know, this is where it is going, Mr. Remwa, and it is a fact. My boys, we no moon try me at all. Until the Oma catch me be an no cre. Intimate said ya Mr. Marcus Akan Bawumia ni team nankasa so no security no mum bi fin app mum kofa sa yes exactly because the man actually wants to destroy on person be the president or person say party na mama na kwan so be say party enu nti o chene nyame ya adoma menene ka say we are making more information na the amehwehwe any method of payment no temitumi nya no a Ghana bede emu bede Canada Japan has nothing to offer and the violence he chooses to bring this time around obenu no ho kra so komu Wycliffe fa ho bra na kakakra na mentumi pon muni na nchi bye bye